I feel the master. We ready? I feel the master. We ready?
Important for both teams, I think, to get off to a good start.
Yeah, back to kick off for Bullitt East Chargers is number 33, Jack Zwerneman. Back to receive the kickoff is number 16, Antonio Hayes, and number 5, Max Gainey. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
There's the whistle.
And it's the pooch kick all the way back to the 21-yard line. Received by Mel. He's immediately hit and drove it down at the 25-yard line. Big play there. Looks like Jack Zwerneman and looks like Brady Cornell on the tackle.
I'll tell you, great coverage. Had him bottled up right on the sidelines where he caught it. He may have returned it maybe 4 or 5 yards. Great kickoff coverage, great hit.
Yeah, and this is, something. Last time we played Mel, they went single back for 12 of their 71 plays. They were empty backfield. I don't think we're going to see that today. Mel comes out, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Sweeney in the backfield with Cobbler. There's a snap. It's a quick screen out to the edge. He's at the 25, down the sideline. He breaks free at the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and it's going to be a touchdown. Male Bulldogs, not so sure about that. They're going to call it a block. My view, that guy looked held on the sidelines. He had a handful of jersey.
The corner, the receiver came out on the corner and had his hands outside both shoulder pads and sprung that play. The corner could not get off that block or that hold, and he right up the sideline.
Yeah. That looked like that was number 6, Shamani Gates on that touchdown. Or no, I'm sorry, that's number 5, Max. Was that Gainey?
Yep.
Yeah, Max Gainey on that simple screen, broke a tackle and down the sidelines, 75 yards for a touchdown. The extra point is up and good. With 11:41 remaining here in the first quarter, Male 7, Chargers 0. Not how we want to start this game, Coach.
No, absolutely not. But we need to, we responded to drives and plays last week. They made a big play to start the game. We need to take the ball here and come on down and score.
Well, let's take a quick 30-second timeout, and you're listening to live coverage of Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. You're ready, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Eric Bentley, can help. Call 502-863-7230 to schedule an appointment today. 502-863-7230. Edward Jones is a member of SIPC.
Welcome back. Male Bulldogs set to kick off. Number 3, Captain America, Ryan Steele, back to return. Number 2, Cameron Brogan, also back there deep. Well, not what we want to start with, Coach, but here we are.
Again, they just got the ball out to one of their playmakers, and he made a play. We've got some playmakers on our side, and they need to step up.
Yep. So here we go. Deep kick out of the end zone. Chargers will take over on their own 20, 1st and 10, Chargers. Well, this is the matchup that I'm looking to exploit. So last time they went 5 wide, they didn't have Sweeney on defense. That last time we actually put 6 and the 7 in the box,
right,
dropping out, and now we know they're going to pass the ball too on us. So here we go. Chargers come out. 2 wide receivers to the right, single wide receiver to the left, tight end attached. Gauthier, Egan in the backfield. Egan sends Brogan in motion. Brogan gets the ball, makes a cut. Gain of 5 yards. It'll bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Chargers.
Nice blocking there on the edge. Nice, good run. Keep that defense spread out a little bit. Keep them stretched out.
As always, Chargers move really quick. Wilson, Hoover to the right. Brogan, Davenport to the left. Gauthier in the backfield. Hoover comes across the formation. Trips now to the left. Brogan takes a snap. Oh, Egan's under pressure. He fumbles. It's going to be a scoop and score by the Male Bulldogs. You could not have dreamt this startup if you tried. Oh, man, Coach.
Travis looking to his left. That DN came free, untouched. He never knew it was coming. Hit him in the back about the time he was pulling the ball up to throw it.
Not what you wanted to see. This is not a good start. Good thing is you're not even a minute in the ball game, so there's plenty of time. Don't let it get you down, boys. So, Male Bulldogs kick the extra point. Kick is up and good. Well, with 11 minutes remaining in the first quarter, it'd be Male 14, Bullitt East nothing. Let's go ahead and take a minute break, and we'll be right back with live coverage of Charger football.
This broadcast is brought to you by Kendrick Rayleigh with Tom Drexler Remodeling. He specializes in handicap-accessible showers and custom full bathroom remodels. Remodels and repair can completely transform your bathroom from a dingy, old-fashioned space to a fresh and relaxing oasis. In some cases, it can be completed in one day. Call Kendrick Rayleigh at 502-428-6324 for all your bathroom remodeling needs.
At Mooney Eye Care Center, we enjoy being part of the community and caring for the vision of our patients. Our doctors and staff also love cheering on your teams and being a part of your story. At Mooney Eye Care Center, we provide vision development training for students with reading challenges, vision rehabilitation, and vision enhancement training for athletes trying to get every edge over their competition. We look forward to being a part of your eye care story. Give us a call, 538-4362, or visit MooneyEyeCare.com.
Welcome back to live coverage of Charger football. Not how we expected to start this game, but it happens. Good news is, reports from the sidelines, our kids are eager and ready to get back out there. They know what they have to do.
There's no panic. We've got a great offense. Now we have to execute.
So, and it's another deep kickoff out of the back of the end zone, and here comes the offense right back on the field. Yeah, I think that was a miscommunication that time of the offensive line, and they took advantage of it and unblocked defensive end, made the play.
That was basically number 31. He's listed as a bandit linebacker, so they may have walked him up late, brought him off that edge unaccounted for, and he just had a free run right at Travis, never saw him coming.
Yep. So here we go again. Chargers come out. 3 wide receivers to the right. Hoover at a wing to the left. Gauthier in the backfield. Hoover comes across the formation to the right. Travis Egan takes it. He's going to keep it. Travis is going to get upfield, and he's going to gain about 6 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Chargers. That's a good gain there on first down. Calm your quarterback down. Let's get back out there and let's be us.
You know, we've had 2 edge runs to that side and got 5-6 yards on both of those runs, so we've blocked pretty well on the run so far.
Hoover, Davenport, and Brogan to the right. Quick screen out there to Davenport. Davenport catches it. Great block by Hoover. Davenport's going to be pushed out right at the first down marker. Let's see where that ball is marked. Oh, they're going to mark him about a yard short. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Chargers.
Gain of 3 yards, ball to the 29, brings up 3rd.
Again, corner did a good job holding his ground out there to just keep him just short of that first down.
Egan straight up the gut. He's going to get it and a little bit more. He's going to gain about 7 yards on that carry. Brings him out to the 36-yard line. First down, Chargers.
Great job by the right side of that offensive line. We've been going that way on our run so far. That was a little more inside.
Chargers come out. Davenport to the left. Wilson, Brogan to the right. Hoover attached tight end. Moves Gauthier to Egan's left. Egan hands the ball off. No, Egan pulls it, and he's met instantly in the backfield. It's another fumble and a scramble for the ball.
Mail looks like they have the
Mail football
at the 25.
From the Male Bulldogs, Bryce Strickland.
Looked like that was a late decision there by Egan. Wasn't able to secure the ball.
You know, when you're 2 great football teams, a lot of times the ball games come down to turnovers and penalties, and so far we're not holding on to the football. We're only 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah, bad break here for the Chargers. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Charger 26-yard line for the Male Bulldogs.
If we ever needed a big play from the defense, here it is.
Hands off to Daniel Sweeney. Daniel Sweeney down the line, breaks a tackle. Met immediately by a gang of Chargers. No gain on the play.
Did a nice job stringing that play out. He probably ran 20 yards, but it was all sideways. Good pursuit.
Chargers changing up their defense. Empty set, empty backfield. 5 wide. Chargers bring in their nickel package. Cobbler's quarterback run. He's met instantly there by Isaiah Hare. Nice play there by the junior defensive end.
They kind of switched us into that nickel package. They tried to bust a run with the quarterback draw. Isaiah closed that lane down pretty quick, maybe gave up another yard.
Yeah, it's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Male Bulldogs.
Huge football play here.
Mill gets it, hands it to Daniel Sweeney. He makes a cut. Immediately met by a gang of Chargers. It'll bring up a 4th and 5.
Nice run defense there by the Chargers.
See what Mel decides to do. Looks like they're getting to the line quick. They're going to run a play here. But being up 14-0, I'd take a shot here too.
Yep. We're getting lined up a little late. It's 4th down, big play here. Here comes a run. Nice job.
Bottled up, and he's going to be stopped.
Great job.
He's going to be stopped.
No gain.
Denied, no gain. Turnover on down. Chargers football.
That, Justin, was huge.
Really big. Really big. All right, offense, let's do our thing. Here we go. Chargers are going to take over 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Again, Chargers are in there red on black. Male's in there all white. Chargers are moving from the left to my right. Gauthier goes in motion to Egan. It's a quick handoff to Gauthier. He's off the edge. Makes a couple defenders miss. And we got a flag. He's going to get a gain of about 3 yards, but there is a penalty marker on the play.
Waiting on the official.
Holding on the offense. It's going to back him up. Happened at the 22. They should be at the 12-yard line.
Looks like we're, about 2nd and 15 now.
Should be
1st and 15.
Yeah, 1st and 15. Chargers have 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gauthier motions to Egan's left. Egan takes a snap, hands it off to Gauthier. Gauthier makes a cut, gets down to the 20-yard line. Right past the 20-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. Good gain there.
Not a bad football play. Got 6 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 9 for this offense. Very manageable.
Yep. Yeah, just not a. I believe when Keegan said just play football, he would never expect this start.
No.
First play, a fumble, another fumble, a penalty. Not a good start here. Good look for the Chargers. Chargers come out bunch formation. Egan steps back. Crossing route hits Gauthier in the flats. Gauthier gets stand up. He's only going to gain about 2 yards. It's going to be brought down. It's going to be a 3rd and 6.
Nice little flare route. Looked like he was sticking his foot in the ground trying to cut back and make a play. I think he might have been better off to just go on.
Run and get up the sidelines, get those extra 2 or 3 yards.
So we're 3rd and 7 here.
3rd and 6 and 23.
So here we go. Chargers come out. 2 wide receivers to the right. Brogan and Davenport to the left. Gauthier is lined up to Egan's left. Slow start here for the Chargers this afternoon. Brogan comes in motion just inside of Davenport. Egan scans the field, takes a snap. He sees it round. It's a crossing route. Nothing there. Oh, it's going to be caught there.
Caught it twice.
Yeah, absolutely. What a catch there by Nolan Davenport. Bounced off his chest, dove and caught it before he hit the ground. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bullet East Chargers at the 38.
We just needed that so we can get our offense in a rhythm. It takes getting that first down to kind of get things going here.
Yeah. Chargers quick to the line, handoff right to Gauthier. Gauthier makes one miss, is going to gain about 2. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Chargers.
Travis has the plays, jogging back out.
Chargers quick to the line. And it's another handoff to Gauthier. Gauthier is going to gain about 3 yards, going to bring up a 2nd and 5.
We're doing a great job at the point of attack, but we're not really getting any of our offensive linemen up to that 2nd level. We're 1 block away from one of those busting for a long run.
And that'll happen in a minute. Right now, the male defensive line is playing really well. They've dropped 5 in the box. Or 4 down linemen. They got 6 in the box.
We had a little bit confusion in our formation.
Yeah, they're going to take a timeout.
So we had to make some adjustments.
They're going to take a timeout. Let's take a quick 30-second break. You're listening to live coverage of Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
My name is Jason Clark, and I'm the pastor of First Baptist Church here in Mount Washington, Kentucky. If you're looking for a church home, I want to personally invite you to First Baptist. Currently, we have 2 worship services on Sunday. We're taking precautions to make sure our facility is a clean and safe place to hear the life-changing gospel of Jesus Christ. Come and worship with us, Sundays at 11 at 320 North Bardstown Road, or visit us online at fbcmw.org.
Welcome back to live coverage of Charger football. I'm Justin Warnicki, joined here by Coach Daryl Vincent. We talk, man, just not a good start for the Charger team. Glad it happened early on. We could fight our way back, but it's an uphill battle now, Coach.
You know, we got a big stop from the defense after our second turnover down 14-0 and got them 4 and out. Stop on 4th down. Now we're moving the ball. Very important to try to come down and get a score right here and settle back into the game.
Yeah, we can reel this in, and if not, maybe tie this ball game by halftime. It'll be a different game in the second half. Chargers come out 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Gauthier to the backfield. Quick pass out to Gauthier. Has a couple blockers. Breaks a tackle. Back to the 50. Down to the 45. Up to the 40. Still on his feet. Down to the 38-yard line. What a gain there by running back number 23, Mason Gauthier.
I'll tell you, initial contact was maybe a yard short of the stick. He got 12 after that.
Chargers come out to the right, to the left. Gauthier in the backfield. Quick pass out there to Davenport. Davenport catches it, makes a miss. Gets upfield, is going to gain about 4 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Chargers, that quick offense.
And, you know, their corner's not making the play, but he's doing a good job stalemating that block and letting the pursuit get out there. But, again, 3 yards on 1st down. We're back to the line fast, making that male defense run sideways.
Chargers come out 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Gauthier in the backfield. Egan takes a snap, hands it off to Gauthier. In a pile, gets hit immediately. Is going to gain about 2 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Chargers.
Yeah, a little bit of a stalemate right there. We just kind of their defensive lineman stood us up and just kind of walled it up. Not really a lot of room to run there. So
Chargers come out, 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Throws it to Wilson, and he's hit immediately. It's drop ball. It's going to bring up a 4th and 5 for the Chargers now. And he would have had the 1st down had he held on to that ball.
Absolutely. Corner did a good job closing, kind of arrived just a fraction after the ball and separated him from football.
That's one you'd like to have. Hold on to that ball. Brogan comes in motion. He fakes the handoff. It's a quick slant to Davenport. Caught for about a 9-yard gain and a Charger 1st down.
Boy,
all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Travis put that ball out in front of him, and he stretched all the way out, caught the football with his hands.
Great play.
Great play.
Chargers quick to the line. 2 wide receivers to the line. Quick handoff up the middle to Gauthier. Gauthier gets hit. He's going to gain about 2. Going to bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Chargers. Boy, they move so quick. We don't have time to talk between plays. I think they do that on purpose.
That might be. That might be.
Chargers quick to the line. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Gauthier in the backfield with Egan. Egan takes a snap, drops back, looking for his pass route. Oh, he finally hits Brogan. Brogan just drops the ball. And I liked his chances there to make someone miss.
Same kind of crossing route they used last week. Had a lot of open space if he catches that football.
Yeah, he threw it a little bit behind him and hit him on his back hip. He wasn't able to get both hands back there and just bobbled the ball. So I'm sure they'll get that corrected. Looks like Mail's going to take a timeout, and while they do that, Coach, let's go ahead and take a good minute break here so I can catch my breath. Your score here at Kroger Field, Mail 14, Chargers 0, 3:45 remaining in the first quarter. You're listening to live coverage of Bullitt East football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR. On behalf of 95.3 WFBR, we would like to thank
Robert Alexander Center for Recovery for their continuous sponsorship of Bullitt East Athletics in the community of Mount Washington.
Dick Watts Insurance is family owned, serving the Louisville area since 2000. They represent many A-rated insurance carriers and can find you the best rates for insurance coverage on your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or small business. Licensed in Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, and Tennessee. They provide small town service you won't get online. Call 502-245-3625 or visit DickWattsInsurance.com for a consultation or free insurance quote. Dick Watts Insurance. They treat their customers like a member of the family.
This broadcast is brought to you by Kendrick Rayleigh with Tom Drexler Remodeling. He specializes in handicap-accessible showers and custom full bathroom remodels. Remodels and repair can completely transform your bathroom from a dingy, old-fashioned space to a fresh and relaxing oasis. In some cases, it can be completed in one day. Call Kendrick Rayleigh at 502-428-6324 for all your bathroom remodeling needs.
Welcome back. Chargers come out of the timeout. Two wide receivers to the right, one to the left, two running backs in the backfield. Egan takes a snap. He rolls. He looks back. Wide open. Mason Gauthier catches the ball out at the 10-yard line. It's going to be the 11. First and 10 from the 11-yard line.
Nice job leaking him out of the backfield. That ball was in the air a long time. Male defender closed. Just couldn't get there in time. Nice catch. Nice design there.
First and 10 from the 11 for the Chargers. Quick to the line. Egan gets the ball. He pulls it. He cuts up the middle down to the 5-yard line. It'll be a 2nd and 4 for the Chargers. Egan quick to the line. Gauthier in the backfield. Egan takes a snap, hands it off to Gauthier. Gauthier immediately met. Looks like he's going to lose a yard, Coach.
Well, I tell you what, the defensive end set that edge. There wasn't really anywhere to go. He stuck his foot in the ground to get what he could get, and they stuffed that hole. Nice job by that D end up there on that football play.
Looks like they're bringing in their heavy package with Isaiah Hare now entering the game. That'll bring Austin Wilson out. Chargers play comes in from the sidelines. Brogan's motion to Davenport. Come on over here and join me. Brogan and Davenport to the right. Hoover, Isaiah Hare to the left. Hoover comes across the formation. Gets set. Quick pass to Brogan. Nowhere to go. Back up to the 5. It's going to bring up a fourth and 5.
And again, in this compressed field right on the 5-yard line, Mayo's going to press up and press coverage. They're not going to give you a lot of space.
Chargers aren't going to take the points. They're going to go for it here. Egan keeps the ball. He gets the edge. He is not going to get there. The Chargers will be denied. All the way down to the 3-yard line. Needed another 1.5 yards to get that first. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Man, oh man.
Great drive, but again, we really needed to finish there. But again, the defense has got them bottled up. We need to make some plays on defense. Still 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Chargers defense take over. Man, we needed those points, Coach.
Absolutely.
2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Male 14, Chargers 0. Ball comes in ready for the play. Sweeney in the backfield. Oh, and it's going to be a false start on number 5, Isaiah Hare. It's going to push him out, give him a 1st and 5.
It gets them off of the 4-yard line, gets them out to the 9, so that gives them a little more breathing room to work with. Just got to be disciplined and watch the football. I want to be aggressive, but you just got to execute.
Brings up a 1st and 5 now for the Male Bulldogs. Bullitt East sets their defense. Dogs are down and ready. Change of cadence. Silent count. Hands off to Daniel Sweeney outside. Immediately met by number 44, Brady Cornell, and he's going to take a loss of a yard on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs.
Great job defensively. They're playing in a pistol set with 2 tight ends, so they can kind of run either way, and then they've got 2 receivers split out, matched up one-on-one on those corners. So, again, a great job stopping the run so far tonight.
Yeah. Those early blunders and not being able to punch it in the end zone, that's not a typical Bullitt East offense.
And really, the big play on their offense, it's come down to the turnovers.
Yep. And that's going to be a timeout, Male. 1:19 remaining here in the first quarter. Male 14, Bullitt East 0. Let's take another minute break here. You're listening to live coverage of Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. You're ready, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Eric Bentley, can help. Call 502-863-7230 to schedule an appointment today. 502-863-7230. Edward Jones is a member of SIPC.
Louisville Tech is a proud sponsor of WFBR and Charger Sports. At Louisville Tech, our friendly and knowledgeable IT technicians are here when you need us most, offering 24/7, 365 support. We provide IT managed services, business phone service, data backup solutions, business networking and Wi-Fi installation, and cybersecurity protection services. If you're having IT-related issues, big or small, and you need assistance, give Louisville Tech a call, 517-9739, or email support@louisvilletech.com.
Welcome back to live coverage of Charger football. I cannot wait to get out of this first quarter. It has not been a good first quarter. This cannot end quick enough for the Chargers. Male comes out of the timeout, lined up, ready to go. Chargers defense is set. It's handoff to Daniel Sweeney to the left. He's met there. A stiff arm and another stiff arm down the sidelines. He's going to be out at the 21-yard line.
Again, we looked like we had him there on the edge. Great stiff arm. He got into a little bit of open field there. Good run. Again, very important. We were in a similar situation last week in the first half and responded. We have to respond with the stop here and get some points.
Yep. Mel comes out, 2 wide receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Cobbler, Sweeney in the backfield. Quick screen again. He gets to the edge. That time, number 2, Cam Brogan's out there, makes a shoestring tackle. Gain of 3. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7.
Nice job.
The Male Bulldogs.
Yeah, nice job getting off that block by Cam and maintaining that outside leverage. Used the sideline to help him out. Minimal gain of about 3. We've got a slot out there. We've got a guy uncovered right now. I'm kind of... Male's got 2 receivers out there. We have no one right at the moment. We're starting to move out there.
There we go. Male has 2 wide receivers on each side of the field. Single back goes in motion. Empty backfield. Cobbler pulls it back. Quick screen. It looks like a middle screen. Max gain. He makes a couple people miss. He's down the sideline. There's no one there. 1 Charger to beat. He ran out of bounds all the way down to the 42-yard line of the Chargers. Big gain there. He gave his athlete the ball in space.
Jailbreak middle screen. And honestly, we had a guy there to make a play for about a 5-yard gain, missed the tackle, and then he's off to the races. Fortunately, we forced him out of bounds. That's 2 big plays in a row by Male. We got to eliminate these explosive plays and try to get that football back.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field with 49 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Male 14, Bullitt East 0. Let's take a minute break and we'll be back with live coverage of Charger football.
Dick Watts Insurance is family owned, serving the Louisville area since 2000. They represent many A-rated insurance carriers and can find you the best rates for insurance coverage on your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or small business. Licensed in Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, and Tennessee. They provide small town service you won't get online. Call 502-245-3625 or visit DickWattsInsurance.com for a consultation or free insurance quote. Dick Watts Insurance. They treat their customers like a member of the family.
On behalf of 95.3 WFBR, we would like to thank Robert Alexander Center for Recovery for their continuous sponsorship of Bullitt East athletics in the community of Mount Washington.
Welcome back to live coverage of Charger football. 49 seconds remaining. Chargers down 14. We got to get a stop here, Coach.
You know, Justin, we've been worried about some of those explosive deep balls, but it's the screen game that's really hurt us right now.
Yeah. Mel takes snap. Cobbler keeps it, pulls it up the middle. He's met. Ooh, nice hit there by number 3, Ryan Still. Is going to be stopped to a 3-yard gain.
Brought down by Ryan Still.
Really would have loved to have seen that ball pop out, and he laid a pretty good lick on him there.
They gave him 4 yards. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 4 for this the male Bulldog offense. Mill goes into a 5-wide set. Chargers switches out to their nickel package. Look for Cobbler to run this all day. He makes a cut, gets upfield, is going to gain about 6 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for Mel. 4 yards. Bring up a 3rd and 2.
Again, they had that 3-man front. He runs a little bit wide, gets some pretty good yardage there, but they're short. And that's the end of the first quarter.
Oh, thank the good Lord. Let's get out of this first quarter. Your score, Mel 14, Bullitt East 0. We'll be back in 1 minute with live coverage of Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
Reach 95 FM is WFBR, Mount Washington, Bullitt County's local radio. Reach 95 WFBR.
At Mooney Eye Care Center, we enjoy being part of the community and caring for the vision of our patients. Our doctors and staff also love cheering on your teams and being a part of your story. At Mooney Eye Care Center, we provide vision development training for students with reading challenges, vision rehabilitation, and vision enhancement training for athletes trying to get every edge over their competition. We look forward to being a part of your eye care story. Give us a call, 538-4362, or visit MooneyEyeCare.com.
This broadcast is brought to you by Kendrick Rayleigh with Tom Drexler Remodeling. He specializes in handicap-accessible showers and custom full bathroom remodels. Remodels and repair can completely transform your bathroom from a dingy, old-fashioned space to a fresh and relaxing oasis. In some cases, it can be completed in one day. Call Kendrick Rayleigh at 502-428-6324 for all your bathroom remodeling needs.
Welcome back to live coverage of Charger football. Mill hands the ball off to their stud running back, Daniel Sweeney. Gains about 15 yards and is going to be tripped up all the way down to the 19-yard line of Bullitt East. Boy, they're moving them change now, Coach.
I tell you, they ran to the weak side. Brian Station hurt us with a couple plays there last week. Ran to the weak side. We were lucky to trip him up, Coach.
Yeah. Well, we need that defense to step up here. Here we go. Chargers set. Mel comes up, changes the cadence a little bit. Hand off to Sweeney. Sweeney makes a cut. He's hit, met by a gang of Chargers. Gain of 3 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Mel offense.
Really hard run. Good job of gang tackling right there to limit him to those 3.
Mel gets the play in. We just got some first quarter stats. We'll go over those in a second. Bullitt East comes out with their 4-man defensive front. Mel sends a wide receiver in motion, make that 2. It's a handoff to number 3. It's a jet sweep. Kicks outside. It's going to gain about 3 more yards, bring up. It's going to be about a 3rd and 4. Third and 4.
Not bad on defense. They never really let him turn upfield. He got some yardage there, but again, we got 3rd and about 4.
Here we go, 10:23 remaining in the second quarter. Mel 14, Charger 0. Mel is threatening to score again all the way down to the Charger 13-yard line. Big play here for the Chargers, 3rd and 4. It's going to be a handoff to Gainey right up the gut. He's going to be met. He's going to drive. It's going to be good for a first down. They're going to go ahead and I bet they spot that as a first down.
They may measure this. Did they signal? Yep, first down. No, they did mark it just a hair short. They need about they're about a ball length short.
I bet they go under center and snap this thing quick. It's going to be a direct snap to the running back here.
Yeah, they got to make the 9, and the ball's just short of the 9.
And no problem. Oh, he fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball. Chargers are celebrating. Let's see what the referees. Come on, guys. Charger football. Charger football. What a stop there by the defense.
So we were in the 3 going in. They drove it back to the 3 on the other side, 94 yards, and that's where we're going to take over.
You know, that's a gift given to us because we weren't stopping this offense. Not right now. Sweeney's upset, throws his helmet down on the sidelines. I'm sure Coach Wolf will get on him over there. Yeah, you already see the coaches over there talking to him. So it's going to be Charger football, Coach. If we've ever had something handed to us, this is the time. We've got to score.
We've got to score.
Chargers on the 3-yard line, coming out. Egan, Gauthier in the backfield. Brogan goes across the formation. Gauthier gets the handoff. Oh, almost stripped the ball there. Able to hold on to it. He's going to be down at the 5, gain of 2. Bring up a 2nd and 8.
You know, the drive we had last week at the beginning of the 3rd quarter at Bryan Station, if we ever needed that drive, we need to drive down and score right here. And Mayo they're really going after the football, trying to force those turnovers.
Brogan goes across the formation. Egan takes snap, change up the cadence. They get a flag. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. That's going to bring it to a 2nd and 4 for Bullitt East. You seen that early, you know, Coach. Mel did a little bit, caught us offside once, changing the cadence, and now we've caught them offside. So both quarterbacks, hats off. When you change that cadence, sometimes you get used to a rhythm football team that advantage offense.
Absolutely. We need to do that a little bit more. I think it helps our run game, slows them down a little bit on that pass rush.
All right, Brogan, Wilson to the right, Davenport alone to the left with Hoover attached to the left. Gauthier in the backfield, pistol formation, moves to Egan's left. Egan takes a snap. It's a quarterback run. Egan hits a gap, hits a seam. Gain of about 7. It's going to be first down, Chargers. Big man, Peyton Stafford. No, was that Peyton? No.
And you'll note even Mayo, when we're on the ground, they're reaching, grabbing, trying to slap that ball out, trying to force some turnovers, kind of getting our head a little bit with ball security.
Looks like we had number 72, our right tackle, Landon Alvey. A little shaken up on that play, but he's not coming out. Staying into the game. Play comes into Egan. Egan scans the field.
Now, it depends. We shifted, and then they came across and made contact. It depends on whether they're going to say we drew them or not. So let's see how they call this.
They're going to call a false start on the Chargers.
From what I saw, we were all moving sideways. It's a similar shift to what we normally do on our offense. The male guy came across. The officials are going to say that he was drawn across. So this is going to give us a 1st and 15.
Yeah, Coach Kendrick's down there pleading his case, but we got an offensive play to call.
And again, it's something that we've done all year, but if you make that shift too sudden, the officials can make that call. And again, we kind of got hit with that.
Egan makes a couple players miss. Drove forward. He's going to gain about 11 yards all the way to the,
Looks like just short of the 25.
24-yard line. It's going to give a 2nd and 3 now for the Chargers. Good gain there by Egan after that penalty.
Really needed that after backed up 1st and 15. So, again, your entire playbook's wide open here. Let's see what we do.
2nd and 3 for the Chargers. 6:49 remaining in the second quarter. Gauthier motions to Egan's right. Egan takes a snap, hands it off to God. Nope, Egan keeps it. And he's going to be, he's going to get it. That's going to be good for a Charger first down. Clock stops as the change resets. 6:38 remaining in the second quarter. Male 14, Charger 0. You know, we've yet to hit a big play. I'm looking for something. We got to hit this big play soon.
And we've kind of got a doubles formation, but kind of tightened down a little bit.
Oh, there it is! Wide open to Brogan at the 40! 30! There's no one to catch him! 10, 5, touchdown Chargers!
You know, the first thing I thought, we got in that bunch formation. It gives you kind of a look at a run. Our two slots tightened up. Cam Brogan's lined up in the slot and just runs up the seam.
What a play, Coach.
Uncovered.
Oh, what a play. And I need to start saying some stuff more often, don't I? And it'll happen.
Absolutely.
Who knows?
Absolutely.
Oh, man, what a play. I just said it's time for the big play, and here we go.
That's the first time we'd used that formation the whole game. I think it created a little bit of confusion. Nobody had Cam Brogan, and he broke wide open down the field up the seam. And after all of that, a terrible start, we're down one score with 6 minutes left in the half.
6 minutes, yes. And we talked about it, and we get the ball coming out at halftime. So
settle down, play football, play some good defense right here. And, again, let's get a stop and let's knot this up at halftime. Again, I just appreciate the toughness and the mental toughness of this football team, not their physical toughness. That's a game that could have got out of hand. They never quit believing. Forced a turnover. Big play.
all right, back in it with the Chargers, 14-7, 6:16 remaining here in the second quarter. Man, what a great play there by those guys. Very timely play there.
That's why first downs are so important for us, to be able to get in a formation quick that they haven't seen, create that confusion, and get that explosive play.
So a sideline reporter, Rick Datillo, down there telling us that Coach Thornsberry's telling his defense, we've given up one big play, guys. The other, we're fine. It's bend, don't break. We bent. We got the ball. Don't break. Here we go. And the ball falls off the tee.
I don't think there's looks like there's a little bit of a breeze, but I don't think it blew off. It may have just
someone tell that
over.
Someone needs to tell that kicker how to set that tee on the ball. Let's go. Jack Tonelli set to kick. Traditional pooch kick coming Real short, fair catch. They bobbled it. It's loose. Oh,
out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Man. Oh, man, that was an opportunity. Whew, that was an opportunity.
It was loose there for a long time, Justin.
Yeah, that one got away from us.
I think they looked like they were fair catching it, and the guy on the front line backed into him and popped that ball loose.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. Anyways, the Male offense is getting ready to come out on the field.
And again, Male's a great football team. Make them earn stuff. Don't give up the explosives and then create another turnover.
Just got another update on that false start call down here in the end zone. The officials told Coach Kendrick they apologize. They can't change it now, but if they run it again, they'll understand that play now.
Wow. There's a hold.
Bottled him up, and he breaks 2 tackles, breaks 3 tackles. Gain of about 9 yards is going to bring up a 2nd and 1 for the Male Bulldogs, but there was a hold on our linebacker that was not called.
And again, Justin, what they've hurt us with, their explosive plays hasn't been that downfield long throw. It's been their screen game. And again, that was another quick screen out there. They held our outside linebacker that sprung him loose to get him 8 yards.
Brings up a 2nd and 1 for the Male Bulldogs. Cobbler takes a snap, reaches back. He's going to pass. He's got a wide open receiver downfield. It's caught. 20-10-5. Touchdown, split double coverage. We have a flag on the play. This is going to come back.
It's going to be alignment downfield. I'm kind of curious because this is way on the other side of the football field. And
illegal man downfield. They had a lineman more than 4 yards downfield. It's going to push him back. It's almost what I think what they're calling is that guy went and chased one of our linebackers because he had no one to block.
Exactly, and sometimes that happens with an aggressive offensive lineman. Thank goodness it happened there. And again, I just got out of my mouth. No explosive plays, and they've been hurting us with the screen. So maybe he made a little double move or fake at that screen, and we bit, and he was up the sideline uncovered.
Yeah.
Get a huge break there. We got to
huge break. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 now for this Male offense, which I still don't understand how that comes in when you're double coveraging someone.
Just eye discipline.
Oh, Cobbler pulls it. Hit. He's going to have enough for a first down. 1st and 10 from the 48 for the Male.
So 14-7, 5 minutes, 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Male's going to be just short of midfield.
If we could get a turnover here, that would be huge.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got to make them pay for that mistake.
Male comes out 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Sweeney in the backfield. Sweeney gets the handoff, makes cutbacks across the line. He's met downhill by number 3, Ryan Steele.
And again, that's a big hole up the middle. Safety and linebacker are making the play at 5 yards.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 4 for this Male offense. 4:49 remaining here in the second quarter. Male comes out, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right, single back. Handoff again to Sweeney. Bottled up.
Better defense. Nice
immediately
job.
met in the backfield. A gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long 3 for the Male Bulldogs.
That time we got off our block on the D line, ran right at Isaiah Hare. He stuffed that hole up, and then our linebackers are able to fill
and you've seen a lot of teams, Coach, running away from Isaiah Hare almost all season long. He's been a very dominant force for the Chargers this season.
Yeah, he held his own, forced that ball in, and our linebackers were able to clean it up. So 3rd and 2, big plays.
You almost want to see if Coach Thornsberry could dial up some pressure. Hand off to Sweeney, and he's met. No gain. He is met for no gain. It's going to be a 4th and 2. 4th and 2 for the Male Bulldogs.
Great play, and I don't know if that was a stunt or not, or they coached up those linebackers, because I tell you, Ray Hill was downhill in a hurry.
This is a big decision here. Do you go for it? Do you punt it? pretty sure I know what he's going to do. He's not going to pin us deep and try to give us the ball back. He's going to go for it.
He's sitting on the 43 going in, 4th and 1, up 7. With our offense, I think he's going to try to get points, get this first down. I think you're right. And he's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, Mel's going to take a timeout and think about it. With that being said, 3:09 remaining here in the second quarter. Mel 14, Charger 7. Let's take a minute timeout. You'll be back with live coverage of Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. You're ready, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Eric Bentley, can help. Call 502-863-7230 to schedule an appointment today. 502-863-7230. Edward Jones is a member of SIPC.
Dick Watts Insurance is family owned, serving the Louisville area since 2000. They represent many A-rated insurance carriers and can find you the best rates for insurance coverage on your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or small business. Licensed in Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, and Tennessee. They provide small town service you won't get online. Call 502-245-3625 or visit DickWattsInsurance.com for a consultation or free insurance quote. Dick Watts Insurance. They treat their customers like a member of the family.
Welcome back to live coverage of Charger football.
You know, the last 4th down, we had a direct snap to the running back and created a turnover. Here is another big 4th down opportunity.
Big play here, and another. Sweeney lines up again, send him in motion, fakes the sweep, gets up the middle.
Oh, he stopped. He is stopped.
It's going to depending on the spot.
Pretty close. It's pretty close.
Well, if they keep it there, if they keep the ball there, he's short because that is not in front of the hash.
Yeah, I think it's got to get to the line.
It looks like they're going to measure.
Out the chain, so here they come. I think I'm like Justin. I think they have to get the line, and I think they're just short. Okay, pulling it tight.
Bullet East football.
It's another stop on 4th
What
down.
a play. What a play. Another stop on the football. Here we go. The referee already made it. They're switching the balls. Ain't no changing it now. What are they doing? You can't do this. Oh, my gosh.
A lot of talk going on.
Oh, my gosh.
I think they're just spotting the ball on the hash, Justin. I think they're going to spot it. I think they've already indicated we have a first down.
Yeah, once you indicate it, you can't go and move the chains and respot.
Yeah, I think they're just moving the ball, and Mayo's really pitching a fit. I think our fans...
Yeah, first down Chargers.
Yeah, our fans thought something screwy was going on. They're just spotting
I thought I was going to have to go down to the field. You're going to run a solo show here. I was... Whoo-wee.
You know what? 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the half.
I'll tell you, if we can score here, then we get the ball coming out of halftime, this is a whole new ball game.
We're on our own 42 with 3 minutes left. Big opportunity here.
Brogan comes in motion from left to right. Egan in the backfield with Gauthier. Egan fakes the handoff to Gauthier behind, runs over his lineman, get out of the way, he
Good
says.
5 yards. Good 5 yards.
Pushes him for 5.
You know, he kind of pushed him out of his way, but he also kind of rode him down the field a little bit. Nobody could get a good shot on him. Good gain on first down.
Yep. Play comes in from the sidelines. Davenport, Brogan to the left, Wilson alone to the right, Hoover attached to the left. Gauthier moves to Egan's right. Hand off to Gauthier. Gauthier makes a cut. He gets upfield, breaks a couple tackles, still driving his feet down to the 43-yard line, and good for a Charger first down.
Cross the 50, 43 yards from pay dirt. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the half.
1st and 10 for the Chargers. Clock's running. Here we go. Chargers quick to the line. 3 wide receivers to the right. Hoover to the left in wing formation. Hoover comes across the formation, left to right, resets. Egan takes a snap. It's a design quarterback run. He stretches out. He sees a seam. He makes a cut, and he's hit. Egan pops right up, gives the ball to the referee. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 3 for the Chargers.
You know, that last guy misses. He may be over in this end zone. Nice run, nice blocking.
Egan gets the play in from the sidelines. Hoover, Wilson to the right, Brogan, Davenport to the left.
Looks like we got a little bit of confusion. There's only 8 seconds left on that play clock. 4. We're set. Get this ball snapped. Right on time. Good decision. We just were a little bit confused, looked like, and rushed on that play.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they got the call in correctly, and a couple of the wide receivers were confused on that.
Yeah, it may have been a time for a timeout, but we've still, 3rd and 2. We've got a minute left in the half.
This is 2-play territory for the Chargers. And Bullitt East, I believe, has all 3 of their timeouts. No, we got 2 timeouts. We took one early. So 50 seconds here remaining here in the second quarter. Chargers, 3rd and 2. Egan takes a snap. Quarterback run. Lot of room. He splits the defense all the way down to the 9-yard line. Or I'm sorry, to the 12. And is Bullitt East going to take the? Yes. Bullitt East will take their timeout. They'll have 1 remaining. 33 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Male 14, Bullitt East threatening to score with 7 points on the board as of now. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to live coverage of Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
Louisville Tech is a proud sponsor of WFBR and Charger Sports. At Louisville Tech, our friendly and knowledgeable IT technicians are here when you need us most, offering 24/7, 365 support. We provide IT managed services, business phone service, data backup solutions, business networking and Wi-Fi installation, and cybersecurity protection services. If you're having IT-related issues, big or small, and you need assistance, give Louisville Tech a call, 517-9739, or email support@louisvilletech.com.
Welcome back to live coverage of Charger football 6A state championship. Your Bullitt East Chargers against the Male Bulldogs. Coach, it's been a great game so far. I'm just glad we got out of that first quarter. We got a little bit of life of it in us. 33 seconds. If we could punch it in here in the end zone, we get the ball coming out of the second half. What a turn of events.
Exciting football, and just, again, I'm just so impressed with the mental toughness of these young men.
Yeah, really excited here for these young men. I want we need a touchdown here. Come on, boys. Here we go. Chargers come out. Tight formation, 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right. Gauthier in the backfield with Egan.
This formation is one that we got the big play on earlier.
Snap. Egan rolls in the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers! Mason Gauthier! What a play! What a play! This ball game's getting ready to be tied up.
And I tell you what, that is the same formation that Cam Brogan hit the big 70-yard plus play earlier. that same formation is getting a linebacker or something matched up on one of our slot guys, and they're not going to be able to hang with Cam or Davenport or Mason Gauthier.
Well, here's a quick note. Our kicker, Colin Eller, driving all the way in from South Carolina today, playing semi-professional soccer down in South Carolina. Drove back for this game, is kicking extra points, and right now is 2 for 2, and will be heading back to South Carolina tonight. Congratulations, young man. Thanks for joining us. 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Mill 14, Chargers 14. It's all tied up. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead. I got to catch my breath. Let's take a quick 30-second break while they're getting ready to kick this ball off. You're listening to live Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
Reach 95 FM is WFBR Mount Washington, the home of Bullet East Charger Sports. Reach 95 WFBR.
On behalf of 95.3 WFBR, we would like to thank Robert Alexander Center for Recovery for their continuous sponsorship of Bullet East athletics in the community of Mount Washington.
Welcome back to the exciting, the live action Charger football. 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Mill 14, Bullet East 14, all knotted up. Chargers set to kick. Number 33, signature kicking move, the pooch.
There's the whistle.
And there's the pooch. It's a deep pooch kick. Catches the 27 all the way back to the 21-yard line. And immediately He's going to go to about the 32-yard line where Mel will take over on downs.
Nice kick, nice coverage. So, again, we got 21 seconds left. Did any time come off that clock?
Yeah, we had 27, so that took 6 seconds, Coach.
Okay.
So, here we go. Bullet East defense. I would expect that if I'm Mel, we're going to try maybe those screens real quick. I'm going to take a big shot on second or third down, and then if that doesn't work, we're getting to the half.
Again, they may fake a screen and use a double move and just throw one downfield and see if they can get something cheap. We got to be disciplined.
Mel
here.
comes out, empty backfield, 3 to the right, 2 to the left, drops back, fake a quick screen, back the other way with the screen.
Again.
And good coverage there is going to gain about 3.5 yards, bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Mel Bulldogs.
Again, he had a
clock's running, and Mel is all out of timeouts, so they can't stop this clock.
Good. Halftime.
And that's the half. With your score, Mel 14, Chargers 14. What a half it's been, Coach.
Well, I tell you what, and just thinking of, I'd coached at Bullet East for 20-something years, been around football a lot. I've never seen the mental toughness and resiliency in a group of kids like that. That first quarter, Male would have ran almost every other team in the state of Kentucky off the football field, and here we are sitting 14-14 at halftime. These kids don't quit believing. They believe in themselves. They believe in their coaches. Had 2 big fourth down stops. The last one, you couldn't have put a credit card between the nose of the football and the first down marker, but we get that stop.
I'll tell you something. The Chargers this week, they every time a team makes it to state or something like that, they get shirts. The shirt that they put out this week it said "We BE in gold believe." So that's the message. We believe. The fans believe. The players believe. The community believes. We believe. Let's go, guys.
And we just talked about how bad that first quarter was, but fortunately, you don't win football games in the first quarter. You win them in the third and the fourth.
Yep.
We're knotted up. We're coming out with the football beginning of the third quarter.
Yep.
That's going to be an exciting drive.
Yep. Super excited. Listen, we're going to take an extended halftime break. Give our sponsors all the love they deserve. We're going to talk about some of our sponsors when we come back on air and what they mean to this community. But with that being said, You're listening to live coverage of Charger football. Your halftime score, Mill 14, Bullitt East 14. You're listening to live coverage of Bullitt East Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
It builds bridges and builds character. It brings people together and brings out the best in people. It's a big part of winning. It's an even bigger part of life. It's teamwork. At the Kentucky High School Athletic Association, we believe that teamwork is at the heart of everything that's right about high school sports. Teamwork happens when people pull together, when individual talents are combined for a higher purpose. It happens when I takes a backseat to we, when solos give way to symphonies. Good teammates don't just make a difference on the field of play. They make a difference in their communities. Teamwork. We all have a role to play. What's yours? This message made possible by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the high schools in this community.
At Mooney Eye Care Center, we enjoy being part of the community and caring for the vision of our patients. Our doctors and staff also love cheering on your teams and being a part of your story. At Mooney Eye Care Center, we provide vision development training for students with reading challenges, vision rehabilitation, and vision enhancement training for athletes trying to get every edge over their competition. We look forward to being a part of your eye care story. Give us a call, 538-4362, or visit MooneyEyeCare.com.
On behalf of 95.3 WFBR, we would like to thank Robert Alexander Center for Recovery for their continuous sponsorship of Bullitt East Athletics in the community of Mount Washington.
People's Bank Mount Washington offers a wide variety of mortgage products. Whether you are looking to refinance, purchase, or build the home of your dreams, we can provide you with the financing you need. Our outstanding loan staff will help your dreams come true. Call 538-7301. Small Town Banking, Big City Services, where our focus is you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. People's Bank Mount Washington is proud to support Bullitt East Sports on WFBR.
Dick Watts Insurance is family owned, serving the Louisville area since 2000. They represent many A-rated insurance carriers and can find you the best rates for insurance coverage on your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or small business. Licensed in Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, and Tennessee, they provide small town service you won't get online. Call 502-245-3625 or visit DickWattsInsurance.com for a consultation or free insurance quote. Dick Watts Insurance. They treat their customers like a member of the family.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. You're ready, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Eric Bentley, can help. Call 502-863-7230 to schedule an appointment today. 502-863-7230. Edward Jones is a member of SIPC.
Oh, my, you've got to be kidding.
What's wrong, dear?
Oh, Grandma, the water bill went up another $20 this month. I know I've been watering the lawn, but this is getting out of hand.
Well, dear, when I was a young girl, we didn't have a water piped into our house. We collected the rain in the cistern and rain barrels. We needed every drop for cooking, bathing, laundering, and watering the garden.
Yeah, I know, Grandma, but you didn't have flush toilets.
You're right, dear, and we didn't have a water bill.
This message provided by the Mount Washington Youth Chamber of Preservationists and the City of Mount Washington.
Hey, do you hear what I hear?
Do you hear what I hear?
Sleigh bells. It sounds like sleigh bells.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too.
It sounds like the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Lock your radio dial to 95.3 FM. Stream us online at reach95.org. We are Bullitt County's own local Christmas music station, Reach 95 FM.
This broadcast is brought to you by Kendrick Rayleigh with Tom Drexler Remodeling. He specializes in handicap-accessible showers and custom full bathroom remodels. Remodels and repair can completely transform your bathroom from a dingy, old-fashioned space to a fresh and relaxing oasis. In some cases, it can be completed in one day. Call Kendrick Rayleigh at 502-428-6324 for all your bathroom remodeling needs.
Hi, I'm John David Trenum with a reminder that Reach 95 WFBR is a listener-supported radio ministry. WFBR is a Christ-centered ministry to encourage, inform, and serve the spiritual needs of our growing community. There are many ways you can support this ministry: by prayer, volunteering, and by your financial gift. All donations are tax-deductible. Please call 538-7361 or visit reach95.org to become an underwriting partner or volunteer.
Reach 95 FM is WFBR, Mount Washington, Bullitt County's family-friendly station. Reach 95 WFBR.
Welcome back to your live 6A state championship halftime report, where your score right now at the half is Male 14, Bullitt East 14. Let's go over some stats for our listeners out there. First downs, Bullitt East has 11 to 5 first downs for Male. Bullitt East right now is 23 rushing attempts for 94 yards. The passing yards is Bullitt East 148 to Male's 127. Total yards on offense, Bullitt East has 242 yards to Male's 197. Huge turnaround there in the second quarter for Bullitt East. Time of possession, Bullitt East 13 minutes 33 seconds. Male Bulldogs 10 minutes 27 seconds. Third down conversions, Bullitt East is 5 of 7, where Male is 1 of 4. Fourth down conversions, Bullitt East is 1 of 2, Coach, where Male is 0 for 3. That is huge for our defense.
Absolutely, that's the ball game. And you know, when you have a chance to make a play, they've been making them.
Yeah. So right now, let's go over some individual stats. Travis Egan is 77 yards rushing. Or I'm sorry, my bad. 58 yards rushing. Mason Gauthier is 31 yards rushing. Cam Brogan has 5 yards on the ground. Travis Egan passing is 148, 2 touchdowns. He did take a sack earlier, which was also a fumble. So really turnovers, we both have 1, so we're even there in the turnovers. So, not too bad there. Tackles there for Bullitt East, led by number 3, Ryan Still, with 4 total tackles. Isaiah Hare with 3.5. Braxton Joslin with 3. And Tyler Redmond with 2.5. And that's good to see. That's telling me my defensive linemen are making plays. And my free safety, that is a run-first safety, is coming down to the box making big plays.
Absolutely. And again, outside the one big play, the 74-yard screen pass, they had a couple other big runs, but then we got stops when we needed them. And just, we talked about that crazy first quarter that, Male had 111 yards of offense. We had 63 in that first quarter. But the second half, we flipped the script. We had 179 yards of total offense to Male's 58.
Wow.
A lot of that came on their long drive. But the 2 fourth down stops on those drives in the second quarter. So the 58 yards and the 2 fourth down stops. And our offense came alive and made plays after that, so we're right back in this football game.
And man, I need this score broke apart a little bit. I need a touchdown, a turnover, and another touchdown, and make my blood pressure calm down a little bit.
You know, and I don't think either of these teams are going to let that happen. Like, two good football teams, very familiar with each other, playing in the same district. Not only just familiar this year, but familiar with tendencies over the last 2 or 3 years. So, you know, a great matchup for our community. And again, I can't say enough how impressed I am with the mental toughness of these guys, because I promise you, the talent that Mayo has, up 14-0, turnover, scoop and score. It would have been so easy, and most teams would have folded the tents and got run off the field in the first half. And that's not in the DNA of these kids. They just keep playing. They believe they're going to make a play. Now that they've made those plays, it's knotted up, and it's going to be an exciting second half.
Yeah. Well, you know, while we got a few minutes, I want to give a shout out to a lot of several of our sponsors here. First off, to John Michael Clark for all your assistance with us this year. When we called you, things aren't going right here, and you drop everything that you're doing on family vacations and whatnot. I, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything you do for Charger Sports and for 93.5 WFBR. We really appreciate you. One of our major sponsor for Bullitt East Athletics gave a nice donation to the church to allow us to broadcast the Robert Alexander Center for Recovery. What a great asset they have been to our community, to Charger Athletics, and they continue to support our youth all the way K through 12. Just hats off to you guys and everything that you all have done. Thank you very much.
You know, Justin and Travis Broughton, and we're talking kind of about that thing I've enjoyed the last couple of nights on Facebook. There's some black and white photos from the 80s back when I played for Coach Egan, and how they've drawn out that community, and how all those former players have said, you know, our time is over, this is your time, and it's time to bring it home for East. And all of those people in the community cheering those guys on. And again, just, you know, Justin Broughton posted a picture of an old armband we used back in the day, and it's just really special that he still had that, because we used that when Coach Willie Foster and Coach Jason Calvert were at Bullitt Central, and we kind of, they knew our hand signals, so between Justin and I, we kind of mixed their hand signals up to keep them off pace. And I don't think anybody but he and I would know what that card meant, but it was just so cool to see that how much Charger football means to folks, that he's still got an armband from, you know, 20 plus years ago. Just tremendous. And here they are back out of the tunnel, ready to go for the second half.
To everyone that has donated this week, your continued support is muchly appreciated. This radio station is all funded by the community. We appreciate the donations, and guys, we don't just do football. We do girls basketball. We do boys basketball. If we can find someone, I'm sure they'd even do baseball. I'm sure they would do softball. Just someone has to step over and take the reins and want to do it. In your funds and your contributions we can't thank you all enough, and we appreciate it. And like I said in our message out there on Facebook, when people are donating, there's no amount too small, there's no amount too big. $1, $5, $10, $100, whatever you want to do. I know my paycheck at the end of the week is going to be the exact same it was before I got here. It's zero. I do this because I love it. They allow us to give Charger Sports to you all because they love our community and they love this high school. So, once again, thank you, Reach 95 WFBR. Thanks for giving me a rant on how thankful I am for our community, and we appreciate everything you all do.
And you know, I'll give an old shout-out to Jeff Carver. It was his kind of vision to get this radio station started. You know, probably over 20 years ago, and they've been fortunate enough to be able to broadcast a Sweet 16 and tonight's state championship game. And what an asset to the community, and what a great way to donate and give back to the community.
Yep. All right, Coach, we're set here for some second half action. Both teams are back out on the field, stretching. 13-1 Bullitt East Chargers taking on the 10-4 Male Bulldogs. They have been to the state championship. I can't count on both hands how many times. 5 straight times here, last winning it in 2018. Just when you talk about football in the state of Kentucky, there's 3 teams that come off the tip of your tongue: Trinity, St. Xavier, and Male High School. 3 of the winningest programs in Kentucky. And for us to be at a level to compete with them is something that I know when I played in the mid to late 90s, we didn't think about this. I know when you coached here, did you ever think you would be coaching 6A football at this level? And now here we are competing with what we consider the big boys of high school football.
You know, and I'll tell you, a couple years ago, I put out a post that said, we've always, when we were a small school, we were looking at Fort Knox. We were looking at the Boyle County next. And then we were looking at Mayo, and just knowing this community and the support that we were going to get it done. And here we are 2 years later with that opportunity. And Justin, thank you for the work you've done with the middle school, the Mount Washington Youth Football Association and Cheer Association. That has been a tremendous asset that's been long overdue. And because we don't want this to be a once in every 14-year event, we want to become a staple at this, and thank you for your work and the vision behind all the folks that have gotten that started and rolling, because we want this to be an event that we're back to quite often. And again, just a couple years after that started, these young men are validating what's possible already.
Yep. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Coach. Well, listen, guys, we got 50 seconds here to the end of halftime. Let's take a 30-second timeout, and we'll come back with live second-half action of Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
You notice.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. You're ready, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Eric Bentley, can help. Call 502-863-7230 to schedule an appointment today. 502-863-7230. Edward Jones is a member of SIPC.
Welcome back to Kroger Field. We're set for second half action. Bullitt East Chargers set to receive the kick. They will look like they'll be moving from our left to right. There's no advantage here at this field. There's a scoreboard at each end. There's a game clocks at each end, so there's no advantage here, Coach.
No, not at all. The wind's not a factor. Perfect weather for a football game.
Yep. It's about 48 degrees now. Sun's going down. Lexington, Kentucky. Here we go. Ryan Steele, number 3. Number 2, Cam Brogan for Bullitt East. Back to receive this kick. Don't be surprised they don't try to onside this.
It's whistled into play. You know, everything's in play. You got to be ready at all times.
And it's a deep kick. It's going to be drove through the back of the end zone. Chargers would take over at their own 20-yard line.
And again, I probably don't want Mr. Steele touching the football if I'm them either.
Yeah, I wouldn't. He is lightning in a bottle. All right. Chargers set to make their first offense appearance here in the second half. 12 minutes to go. 24 minutes remaining in the game in total. Score is 14-14, and here we go.
So let's get that first down here and then just kind of get in our rhythm and go down and take it to the end zone.
Chargers come out, 2 wide receivers to the right. Change of formation. Everyone shifts. Egan gets down. Here we go. Gauthier lined up, single to the left. Egan takes it, and he's going to get no gain.
Maybe a yard.
No gain for the Chargers. 2nd and 10. Weird formation there, but
yeah, and it looks they're not shifting to it, but they're kind of back in that same formation look.
Here we go. Chargers.
Looks like our number
to the right.
2 receiver might be covered up out here, so kind of I don't know if they're trying something a little tricky here or what.
Gets it to Cam. Brogan makes one miss. Is going to get upfield. It's going to be a gain of about 3 yards. Bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Chargers. Kind of a little out of sync here the first few plays.
I think, they were trying to run a little flare route, and the guy jumped right out in front of Brogan. So Travis wisely pulled the ball down, tried to run, and then when Cam got a little space, he flicked it out there to him to get 2 or 3 yards. But that was very well defended by Mayo.
Bullet East goes 3 wide receivers to the left, single wide receiver. Gauthier goes in motion across the formation. Egan pulls it down. Has a little bit of running room, gets the lane, gets tossed to the 30-yard line.
The first down marker.
Yeah, it's going to be a first down Chargers.
Absolutely.
Big chains.
Play.
Absolutely.
Big play.
First down Chargers, great run there. Out to the 30-yard line.
Just touching the line, and that's all it had to do starting at the 20.
Chargers get to play, and we know it don't take long for this offense to run the ball. It's only been 5 seconds. They're lined up ready to go. Brogan, Davenport to the left. Wilson, Hoover to the right. Gauthier in the backfield with Egan. Egan takes a snap, drops back. Sees, right through Bryce Hoover's hands, incomplete.
Pass was a little wide, but again, with Mayo's zone, that's where the ball had to be thrown. We got to come up with that catch.
And he's typically sure-handed tight end, so. Chargers quick to the line. 2 wide receivers to the left, single to the right. Hoover attached tight end to the left. Gauthier in the backfield with Egan. Takes a handoff. He looks, throws the ball to Gauthier, gets it in his hands. Gets out to the 34-yard line. It's going to bring up a about to the 35. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for this Charger offense.
We went to that flare route a lot. It looked like we had, because it's caught behind the line, it looked like our lineman had an opportunity to block some linebackers, just kind of missed.
And Egan's going to take a sack. I don't know. It's discombobulated. They're going to have to figure this out. Nobody was blocked on the right side of the line.
And that's the second time. We're just glad that this one didn't result in the fumble like it did in the first quarter.
It's an obvious button situation. Not what you want to see.
Nope.
You could tell there was an absolute miscommunication there that time on that play call.
Again, they walked a linebacker just down on the outside, and they've got an extra guy over there that's unaccounted for. One guy tries to pick up 2 and doesn't get either one of them.
Dangerous punting there to number 5, Max Gainey, a speedy Division I receiver. Believe he signed with, who was it? Louisville? I can't remember. And a bad punt off the side of his foot. It's going to be out at the 46-yard line.
Walking up.
A bad punt.
Punted on the 40.
40. 1st and 10 for Mel at the Bullet East 40. Looks like it's going to be in the defense's hands this time.
Big series. We got a short punt.
I think on that last play, I believe Egan was confused because if you look at the line, they let their guys go. Egan was rolling out to the right. Gauthier slipped through the line. I believe they were trying to run a backside screen, and I think Egan was confused on that. But here we go. Mayo comes out. Quick strike. And it's dropped. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Mayo Bulldogs.
Again, they went to Gainey. Brogan was right there on top of it. I think we were in pretty good shape. But again, they're trying those little quick screens out into space to get us to make a guy miss.
Looks like there's a couple offensive line substitutions coming in for Male. Looks like they're bringing in a bigger package here. Chargers out there with their 4-man front.
About 7 seconds on the play clock. They're still lining up.
And timeout Male. Well, with that, let's go ahead and take a minute break here. You're listening to live second half action. Charger football, 9:22 remaining in the third quarter. Male 14, Bullitt East 14. You're listening to Reach 95.3 WFBR.
Hi, I'm John David Trenum with a reminder that Reach 95 WFBR is a listener-supported radio ministry. WFBR is a Christ-centered ministry to encourage, inform, and serve the spiritual needs of our growing community. There are many ways you can support this ministry: by prayer, volunteering, and by your financial gift. All donations are tax-deductible. Please call 538-7361 or visit reach95.org to become an underwriting partner or volunteer.
This broadcast is brought to you by Kendrick Rayleigh with Tom Drexler Remodeling. He specializes in handicap-accessible showers and custom full bathroom remodels. Remodels and repair can completely transform your bathroom from a dingy, old-fashioned space to a fresh and relaxing oasis. In some cases, it can be completed in one day. Call Kendrick Rayleigh at 502-428-6324 for all your bathroom remodeling needs.
Live second half coverage of Kentucky's 6A state championship ball game. Male 14, Bullitt East 14, 9:22 remaining in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Male Bulldogs in Bullitt East territory. Here we go.
A lot of people over here. Last week we were kind of hurt on that backside run.
They take a shot deep. Deep ball just out of the reach of number 11. I think it's Hines. Just out of the reach of Hines.
And again, we've got two guys on the coverage. One of them has to be over top. You can't both be chasing underneath.
Yeah. Bad position there. Cornerback normally is the one that's underneath. Safety's the one that's supposed to be over top. Bad position there by, I believe it was Jackson Werneman, but I know him. He's been an all-district player 2 years in a row. Honorable mention, all-region team. He'll get that taken care of. Here we go, 9:15 remaining here in the third quarter. 3rd and 10 for the Male offense. Get to the line quick. 3, 2, 1.
Delay.
They're going to take a delay a game. It's going to push them back 5 more yards, bring up a 3rd and 15 for this Male offense.
You know, they had the Hines kid one-on-one on the backside again, and he was the one they hit the back shoulder throw on back in our game in October where they scored before halftime. So they've kind of got him isolated on the corner up top.
Here we go, 3rd and 15. Ball spotted, clock starts.
Already back down to 15.
They're gonna try to go for a deep ball again. Empty backfield set. They kind of trick, come back to a screen. Oh, and it's broken
nice
up.
Job.
4th and 15. What a play there by number 6 sophomore Ryan Rayhill.
Absolutely read that screen right away and was right on top of it with the football. I'm not so sure a half click earlier he couldn't have picked it.
Male is sending their punt team out onto the field.
And you know, now that I look at that, I think that was Travis Egan that broke that up, Justin.
Oh, was it? I could have swore that was number 6, single numbered jersey.
We're a long way up, bud.
What do you mean, my eyes aren't good anymore? Come on.
Mine aren't very good either.
All right, here we go. Male Bulldogs set to punt. Cameron Brogan
Big
back
stop.
deep. Big stop. The snap. The kick. Brogan is there. He lets it roll out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Good decision. You're always told to punch your heels at the 10.
Boy, punters have gotten really good at that, though. That ball hits at the 9-yard line and bolts straight
back
to the sideline. Doesn't go in the end zone. It goes straight to the sideline.
Yep. So Chargers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 10. No harm, no foul there, not moving the ball. This Charger offense needs to get in sync real quick here this next drive, and we got to put some points on the board. Chargers come out 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hoover attached to the left, Gauthier in the backfield. Brogan goes across the formation, resets as the slot receiver. Gauthier motions to Egan's left. Egan bootlegs out. He's got being chased by a defender, and incomplete pass trying to get Nolan Davenport.
And again, that's 31, the bandit linebacker Malone coming off that back edge. He's the one on some of those pressures off the edge that we've kind of left untouched. May have made Travis rush that a little bit. He was in pursuit.
Yeah, and I don't understand that because I don't see a lot of pressure being brought. Freezes them. Looks like linebackers aren't coming this play. Moves Gauthier in the backfield. Egan takes a snap. It's a quarterback run. Egan takes it. It's going to get out to about the 13-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Chargers.
And, we've done a little bit more rollout pass. And, again, that tighter slot formation that we've had has kind of been the one that's causing difficulty. It looks like we're kind of going back to that here.
Now
3rd and 9. No, we got a bunch trips.
Single coverage up top. No safety help. We got to be able to beat this one-on-one. Single coverage. Egan drops back. Nothing there. Oh, just out of reach. If he would have looked, he had Cam Brogan wide open over the middle. This is definitely a punting situation again here for the Chargers. It's going to be a 4th and 7.
So hopefully we can get the punt out of here a little bit more than get it back across midfield anyway here, hopefully.
Yeah, Travis, all-district punter. He's averaging 48 yards a punt, so he could boot the ball. He just shanked the last one. Hopefully he can kick it over his head this time. Mills bringing pressure. They're bringing pressure. A good kick. Gets it to Gainey. Gainey back to the 45. Gainey makes a cut, makes one miss, makes another defender miss. There's going to be a block in the back. It's going to be a flag. It's coming back.
Probably about the 35 or 40.
Yeah, that was a big block in the back there. But he's so dangerous.
Well,
back
you
there.
never like that line drive punt going right to their best player. And again, if you're Travis, you want to punt it away from him, but you had pressure coming off of both edges. I don't think he had a lot of choice to aim and punt the ball. He just had to get it out of there.
So I believe that's a personal foul. That's 15 yards, right?
Yeah, let's see where they spot the football here. Should be a spot foul, so it's going to back them back across the 50. Looks like about the 47.
We'll take it. So we got 7:52 remaining in the third quarter. Mel set to take the ball over on their own 47-yard line. Defense, once again, let's hope we can get another stand here. Offense has got to get them out of the hole. Defense keeps holding. We want to bend but not break.
Both offenses have been a little sluggish coming out in this third quarter. Need another big defensive stop.
Here we go. Mel comes across the formation. 2 to the right. Single receiver to the left. Sweeney in the backfield with Cobbler. Cobbler takes it, hands it to Sweeney, outside zone. Has a lane. Ryan still comes down. Makes a nice miss. Oh, he had him. He just didn't wrap up his legs.
No, had a great hit. Went down low on him. Caused him to stumble, but he didn't wrap up. So Sweeney goes ahead and turns that into a 6-yard gain. We probably had him at 2, but it's going to bring up, looks like 3rd and 4.
2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. I just want it to be 3rd.
7:25 and counting here in the third quarter. No one scored. Action-packed first half. Defensive had controlled this game thus far.
There's your quick screen again. We gave up the
right
edge.
outside,
Looks like
and it's
he's
going to be
close
enough.
to the first down.
No, it's going to be just short. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
Again, our corner kind of stuck his nose inside there again. I thought we were going to give up that sideline. I'm glad he stepped out of bounds. There could have been a big gain up that sideline.
3rd and 1. Mel has a little bit going here now, so figure it out. This is a power run coming to Sweeney all day. Get the play call. Mel comes in. Outside zone. Breaks the tackle. Down the sideline. 30. Good tackle there by Bryce Elder. Out at the 22-yard line. The 1st and 10 for the Male Bulldogs.
Well blocked up front. He got off tackle there. Good sure tackle there. Line up and play defense. Still got a chance to get a stop here.
1st and 10. Male at the 22. It's another handoff back to Sweeney, and he's met at the line, and he's going to squeak for about 3 yards. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Male Bulldogs.
Again, they're trying to line up fast and trying to hit that quick, Justin.
Second and 7. Come on, defense. We need a stop here, boys. Coach, I was hoping for a blowout, but I don't think I'm going to get that. Another quick screen. That time great job that time. The cornerback, which is Cam Brogan Sr., played it absolutely perfect that time. It's going to tackle him for a loss, bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Male Bulldogs.
And that's important to battle and keep that outside leverage because that forced him to cut back, and that's where the pursuit was. Great job.
So 3rd and 8 for the Male Bulldogs. Let's see if we can't maybe hold them to a field goal here. Big play here for the Chargers defense.
We got 2 guys moving around, so they got to be set. Looks like they were.
Cobbler throws it up.
Good defense.
Almost intercepted by Bryce Elder. Oh, man, that would have been something big. Man, he had it right in his chest and fell to the ground, and the ball bounced out.
Well, they tried.
But anyways, 4th and 8, and they're definitely bringing out the field goal unit.
They tried the little fade that they did back at Bullitt East back in October, and he walled that off, played it perfectly. Would have been awesome to get a pick, but he walled him off and didn't allow the receiver to get to the football. Nice defensive play. Maybe we can block a field goal here, Justin.
Yeah, no, they got a good kicker. So.
Absolutely.
Hold is up, kick is up. And through the uprights. So with 5:18 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, Male 17, Bullitt East 14. Let's take a minute timeout. You're listening to live coverage of Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
Dick Watts Insurance is family owned, serving the Louisville area since 2000. They represent many A-rated insurance carriers and can find you the best rates for insurance coverage on your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or small business. Licensed in Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, and Tennessee. They provide small town service you won't get online. Call 502-245-3625 or visit DickWattsInsurance.com for a consultation or free insurance quote. Dick Watts Insurance. They treat their customers like a member of the family.
Louisville Tech is a proud sponsor of WFBR and Charger Sports. At Louisville Tech, our friendly and knowledgeable IT technicians are here when you need us most, offering 24/7, 365 support. We provide IT managed services, business phone service, data backup solutions, business networking and Wi-Fi installation, and cybersecurity protection services. If you're having IT-related issues, big or small, and you need assistance, give Louisville Tech a call, 517-9739, or email support@louisvilletech.com.
Welcome back to live coverage of Charger football. Set to kick off. It is deep. It is out of the back of the end zone. Chargers will take over 1st and 10 on their own 20.
Again, the Mayo defense has kind of set the tone on us here at the beginning of this third quarter. Even the first down run that we had was kind of a scramble there in that first drive. So we just need to settle in. Get in a good rhythm like we did there toward the end of the first half and drive down and score and get back going. Good job just holding them to 3 points there.
Yep. Here we go. Chargers come out, 3 wide receivers to the right, to the left, 1 to the right. Gauthier in the backfield. Hands off to Gauthier. He's going to scramble and get tripped up for a 1-yard gain. Bring up 2nd and 9 for the Chargers.
And again, we're not getting the movement on that Mayo defensive line that we did in the first half. So these were 5 and 6 yard runs in the first half, where we're getting 1 or 2 right now. So we really got to pick that up.
Chargers have 2 wide receivers to the right, to the left, 1 to the right. Brogan comes across the formation, left to right, resets. Egan takes a snap, drops back. Over the middle. Oh, a dangerous pass.
We had 2 receivers in the same area. Very easily could have ran into each other. Somebody, I think, ran the wrong route.
Yeah, and I like the concept there, but when you brought him, you brought an extra defender over with you.
Correct.
That post over the middle with single safety coverage right now was wide open.
I don't think it was bad. I think the tight end ran his route a little bit too deep. If he brings that underneath and pulls that safety down, there's that edge pressure again. We don't touch it.
Oh, and Chargers are going to have to punt. That's a big 4th down there.
And again, when they're getting us in that 3rd and long now, or obvious pass situations where Travis wants to sit in the pocket, they're just putting an extra guy on that edge and bringing it off the edge, and we're not blocking it. So we're either going to have somebody back in there to help account for that in the blocking scheme, or throw a quick screen or something that gets the ball out a little quicker.
Yeah, I think the screen game right now, they're coming up with so much pressure. That might be something to look at, Coach. That slows down the pass rush. Max Gainey set to receive. Egan, short kick. It rolls to the 40, down at the 40-yard line.
And again, they got
at the 40.
They got a lot of pressure on the punts.
Yeah, right now what's happening, Coach, is they're putting 7 in the box, and they're daring us to throw the ball. They're saying, you know what, we're going to get pressure in your face, and we're going to trust our man-to-man coverage. We may not give up a big play, but your little gains aren't going to beat us today. Mel comes out quick. 3 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right, empty backfield.
I think, Mel jumped.
Going to be a false start on Mel. Back them up 5.
Looked like their whole offensive line backed up, so maybe the center forgot to snap it.
Going to be a 1st and 15 now for Mel at the 45. Mel stays in an empty backfield set. Little pressure off the edge, and he's tripped up there by number 11, Braxton Joslin, for maybe a yard gain. Bring up a 2nd and 14.
Did a nice job just clipping his ankles together. like we're subbing in as they do. We have an extra guy on the field. We may need to get a timeout. Yeah, we had a late substitution. We had 12 on the field there, so we had to get a quick timeout there.
Yeah, when they're rotating in and out of defense, in college and pro, you give time. In high school, that doesn't matter. So they're subbing out really quick, and we're getting late substitutions trying to match, and we almost got caught with 12 men on the field, which in 2nd and 14 would have been deadly because I want to keep them back as far as possible.
Absolutely. You don't want to turn that into 2nd and 9.
So, quick timeout. We'll keep it right here. What the Chargers got to do to get this offense moving? Defense seems like they're fine. They've given up the field goal. If we can get out of here with a punt, we have to find a way to flip field position or score. What do we need to do here?
Yeah, and again, I think you hit it on the head with the extra pressure that they're bringing. Maybe a screen or some kind of man beater where it's kind of a quick hitter. A lot of times if, Cam can just beat them on a little slant route, that can go a long way if you get that inside position, and we have to trust those receivers to make plays. But like you said, they're up in the box. They've said, you're not going to run it, you're going to beat us throwing. And like you said, they're trusting their man defense to get that done.
Yeah, and one thing Bullitt East needs to do here, we cannot allow them to get a touchdown this possession.
No.
A 10-point ball game, I'm not saying we can't come back from it. That's a pretty steep hill to climb in the second half. Mail comes out, 2 to the right, 1 to the left, single back in the backfield. They get a change to call from the sidelines. Sweeney moves to Cobbler's right. Quarterback scramble. Cobbler down the sidelines.
There's a hold.
Going to be a hold.
And I think they missed the hold in the backfield, but at least they got the one that was 20 yards downfield. So I think that's still going to make them
it's going to
have to repeat 2nd down, but there's that 2nd and 8 or 9 that we're going to be looking at, I think.
It looks like it was 2 yards short of the first down, so it's going to be a 2nd and 12 instead of 2nd and 14.
So they basically got 3 yards out of that. So.
Well, I'll take that, I guess. So, 2nd and 12. Sideline reporting says right now O-line is working on some communication issues. Yeah, I'd say they got some communication issues.
Get the guy on the edge. Do they have too many?
It's probably going to be a sideline warning. It's Mail.
Correct.
Yeah, he's getting. You can see Coach Wolf over there on the sideline giving that referee an earful. So here we go, 2nd and 12 after seems like a 2-minute break there. Here we go. Mail comes out 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Cobbler, same play, same run. They force it out. Breaks the tackle. Is going to gain about 2 yards, bring up a 3rd and 11.
Much better job stringing that out at the point of attack and allowed the backside pursuit to get to him.
2 yards.
So 3rd and 11. Huge play for this Charger team. Huge play for the Chargers here.
You got 2 more coming in. I only see 1 going out.
Travis comes off the field.
Looks like we're 11 on 11. So,
all right, here we go. 5 wide for Mail. Oh, gives him outside. No one's there. Cuts back in. It's going to be an easy Mail first down. That is 100% on the defensive end, Isaiah Hare. You cannot get forced in by the tackle and expect to make a play.
Yeah, he ran inside to get to the quarterback, and in an empty set, if you're the DN and you run inside, you're not going to get them to call holding.
Yeah.
Big play there. Big opportunity. Got to line back up now, 1st and 10.
Quick screen out to the edge. Good coverage there. That was a lot of jersey on the cornerback. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching here. Our best thing right now is we need to keep Male in field goal territory, make this a one-score game. We get 2-score games here in the second half. That's a big hill to climb.
And still, our corner did a good job keeping that outside leverage to keep that to a minimal gain. And even if you're getting held, keep outside leverage.
Minute 41 remaining here in the third quarter. Male 17, Bullitt East 14. 2 wide receivers to the left, single wide receiver to the right. Sweeney, Cobbler in the backfield for Male. Cobbler pulls it down, passes over the middle. Wide open. Touchdown, Male. Touchdown, Male.
Nice little post route over the middle that split the safeties. They haven't really attacked the middle of the field all night and kind of caught us off guard. He had good protection.
Well, that's the hole we were talking about. We can't put ourselves in. Male lines up for the extra point. Hold is down, kick is up, and through the uprights.
And again, we haven't the field position this quarter. I think their worst field position was their own 48. So we've got to do something. We've got to score and do something to flip the field.
This game's not over, but 10 points dug yourself in a hole, and we have the offense to dig back. So with 1:39 remaining, score Male 24, Bullitt East 14. Let's take a quick minute break, and we'll be right back with live coverage of Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
Reach 95 FM is WFBR, Mount Washington, Bullitt County's local radio. Reach 95 WFBR.
On behalf of 95.3 WFBR, we would like to thank Robert Alexander Center for Recovery for their continuous sponsorship of Bullitt East athletics in the community of Mount Washington.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. You're ready, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Eric Bentley, can help. Call 502-863-7230 to schedule an appointment today. 502-863-7230. Edward Jones is a member of SIPC.
Welcome back to live coverage of Charger football. Male Bulldogs set to kick. Deep kick out of the end zone. Chargers will take over on downs at their own 20-yard line. Coach, we got to get this offense moving. Or is it that situation is, I need to get out of the third quarter?
Maybe we need to get out of the third quarter and get into the fourth quarter. But again, I'm not going to doubt these kids because of their resiliency and what they've done all year. But they've put it's going to be a monumental task at this point, the way Male's playing defense right now.
Yep. All right, Chargers set to play. Got some motion. Egan comes out, quick screen out there to Davenport. Davenport makes a miss. He's going to get no gain on the play. Actually, he's going to lose a little bit. Going to bring up the second and 11.
We've got a blocker out there, but Male's corner is just being very physical and holding that off, and the pursuit's getting there to make that a minimal gain.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Second a little more than 10. Marker's actually behind the sticks. Egan pulls it. He's got some running room there. Good block. First down, all the way out of bounds.
Could be. That close to a penalty there. And Justin, I'm just looking there, and they all, it almost looks like Males and an old Bear front. They've got 3 down linemen interior that are tight. They've got 2 wide defensive ends that are just pinning their ears back and coming.
Bullet East back out quick. Quick out route. And another drop pass to Bryce Hoover. This is what's upsetting right now. If you watch game film, Hoover and Wilson don't get a lot of action. They've had 3 balls thrown to them, and 3 balls hit them in the hands, and they drop their balls.
And
Come on.
And again, that's, 2nd and 5. You got to have that 5-yard pass play to keep this offense in rhythm.
And they're hitting them in the hands. It's not like it's out of the reach. It's literally in the hands. They're just dropping the ball.
A nice on-time throw.
Egan keeps it on the quarterback keeper, and he's going to be tackled for no gain, going to bring up a 2nd and 10. And this is what we talked. Now we're behind.
Now they're 3rd and
2nd and 5. Now you change the plan.
So now you're going to bring up 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9. And this is where Mayles just dialed up that edge pressure and just said, we're going to get to you before you can make a play.
55 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Male 24, Bullet East 14.
So here's the formation that gave Mayles some trouble earlier, so hopefully maybe we'll get somebody lost in this again. We need to make a big play.
Egan scrambles, throws one up for grabs and out of the reach of everyone. And it's another punting situation for the Bullet East Chargers. I don't know. Maybe Coach Kendrick has a 10-yard play in mind. Nope. He's going to punt.
It's just so important to shore up this protection and get off a good punt, and don't punt it to the speedster that's back there to catch it.
Bullet East set to punt. Max Gainey deep.
Oh, I think that hit him. He picks it up on the bounce and reverses field.
It's going to be tackled about the 38-yard line.
I think it did hit him, and momentarily we had an opportunity for it. He got a good hop, tried to reverse the field with it, had decent coverage. So they're at their 37. This is their worst starting field position, but we have got to get a stop here.
Yep. Turnover would be nice. Yeah, it's just offense right now has been stagnant. It's out of rhythm. That's why I said, let's get out of this 3rd quarter. Let's turn it into a 4th quarter Charger party.
We've got 12 guys. One's coming off. Okay, good.
They just tackled our linebacker. How is that even possible?
You know, and here's another one. I know we're trying to make a play, but our defensive end runs way down inside again, opens up a big hole. Quarterback scrambles, gets about 13
Yeah, that's
yards.
been a problem this second half. Isaiah Hare keeps getting fought inside, not keeping outside containment. It's allowing the male Bulldogs to break containment with their quarterback and get big gains.
Everybody still has to do their job. It's not a time to panic and try to cover up for everything. Everybody stay calm, do your job, get a stop. Let's get the ball back to our offense. We've got a quarter left, but it's imperative to be disciplined on defense and get a stop.
Yeah, that brings us to the end of the 4th quarter. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout. You're listening to live coverage of Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
At Mooney Eye Care Center, we enjoy being part of the community and caring for the vision of our patients. Our doctors and staff also love cheering on your teams and being a part of your story. At Mooney Eye Care Center, we provide vision development training for students with reading challenges, vision rehabilitation, and vision enhancement training for athletes trying to get every edge over their competition. We look forward to being a part of your eye care story. Give us a call, 538-4362, or visit MooneyEyeCare.com.
Welcome back to live coverage of Charger football. 12 minutes remaining in the game. 12 minutes left. 12 minutes to fight for the first state championship in Bullitt East history. Here we go.
And you know, Justin, that third quarter was much like the first. We didn't turn it over, but we didn't get into rhythm. We had some short punts.
Takes a snap. It's got a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start on Male. Pushing back 5. All right, now we'll take everything we can get. We've yet to show we can really stop them this second half. We've yet to show them we can move the ball the second half.
So just looking, Male had 103 yards of offense in the second half. And Justin, we had 13.
Third quarter, you mean?
In the third quarter.
Yeah, not good at all. All right, here we go. Chargers line up on defense. 1st and 15 for the Male Bulldogs. Male changes the play. Move Sweeney. Quarterback run. Bring pressure immediately hit there by number 2, Cameron Brogan.
He just, it was quarterback run all the way. He came off the receiver, just made a play. And you'll again, notice Male's running that clock down. They're taking their time. They're trying to grind this out and trying to limit our possession. So we really need to force a turnover.
Yep.
Because the clock starts to be our enemy down 2 scores as well here.
So here we go. 2nd and 15, no gain on that last play. Male comes out, 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Sweeney in the backfield, Cobbler. Gainey goes across the formation, left to right to left. Quick snap, fakes it, pulls it up. No one there.
We got it.
Oh, Cam Brogan almost had an interception, but it was broke up.
Now that was great defense. We had a guy underneath. Had Cam Brogan playing over top of the receiver. He had a chance to make a pick. The receiver did a good job turning into a defender there.
Yeah, good job there. Bullitt East brings up a 3rd and 15, 11:07 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Male 24, Bullitt East 14.
That was number 11 Hines again that they targeted. Seems that Gainey's their big play speedster, but they like number 11 to just kind of isolate him and try to get him in a one-on-one.
Drops back.
Got some pressure.
Nice. Oh, and big hit there by number 6, Ryan Rahill. It's going to be a loss of 3, bring up a 4th and 18 for Male Bulldogs.
I tell you, your defensive tackle did a great job here. Got some pressure early, made him step up right into the linebacker. So now we've got a 4th and probably 18 or so, and they're in punt formation. So need to catch this ball and hopefully get a good return out of it and get some good field position for the first time this
Definitely set up the return. We got to get hands on these 2 guys and keep them away from Cam and allow him something to make an explosive play here.
What a punt. That is going into the end zone.
Wow, what a punt. That's about a 60. He's still standing there at the 34, so 67-yard punt.
That hit on the 2 was a perfect spiral. He kicked the cover off of it.
So Bullitt East set to take over at their own 20-yard line. We got out of the third quarter down 10. We got out of the first quarter down 14. Tied it up. Let's see if we can get 2 more touchdowns on the board and walk away with a championship. This team has fight in them, and I know they're not giving up, Coach.
Absolutely. No doubts that they're capable. They're confident. Again, we've got to execute. Male's bringing some pressure, and we've got to combat that.
They're playing man-to-man coverage. We have to be able to beat this. Outside zone to Gauthier, makes a cut, makes one miss, still on his feet, all the way out to the 34-yard line, and good for a Charger first down.
A nice 14-yard run, and I tell you, sometimes in this man coverage, too, you can sneak in a draw or something like that, have the DBs with their backs turned, and sometimes you can pop a run.
Yeah. Egan quick to the sideline, rolls out to his left. Egan throws it wide open to Cam Brogan at the 30. Makes a defender miss down to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Chargers in Male territory. We're in business, boys.
We're going to be ready to get to the line quick. Mail's just kind of walking back to get lined up.
Bullet East ready to take the snap. Quick to the line. Hands up to Gauthier. Gauthier makes one miss. He's going to gain about 2 yards. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8 for this Bullet East offense. 9:35 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Mail 24, Bullet East 14. Chargers up to the line quick. Egan drops back.
Got time.
Plenty
over
of time.
The middle.
And
There's
passing interference all day long. He threw the flag. He had our wide receiver's jersey, and he did that on purpose. That was on purpose.
Oh, absolutely. Nolan had him beat for a touchdown. Nolan's still asking for the flag. The flag was thrown a long time ago.
Yeah. You're getting 15, buddy. And being on the 28-yard line should be brought down to the 13.
That was
holding.
And I'll tell you, he grabbed his jersey to keep him from getting there, and I'm telling you, that was a great throw. If he doesn't hold Nolan, that's a touchdown.
Yeah. So that should bring it down to the 18-yard line, which will give Chargers 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to score here. All right, 1st and 10 at the 18 for Bullet East. See if we can't get in the end zone here, guys. Motion across. Travis pulls up. Quick slant to Davenport. Just out of the reach, but it was there.
Yeah, just a little bit out in front of him. Think it's a ball Nolan could have caught. But again, that a good quick slant on that pressure is not a bad route, not a bad.
Chargers come out 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Gauthier in the backfield. Egan hands it off. Egan keeps it. He's off to the left. It's a foot race down to about the 14. Oh, no, he has him down about the 15-yard line. It's going to be a gain of only 3 yards. Bring up a 3rd and 7 for Bullet East. Now, what do you do here if you don't get it? Do you go for a field goal and get within a touchdown, or what are you doing here if you're Bullet East?
I'm a bad one to ask because I never wanted to kick a field goal. But, it kind of depends on what we get out of this 3rd down play. There's a fade route. Back shoulder,
touchdown Chargers. Number 20, Nolan Davenport. Touchdown Chargers.
Now, that's the coaching decision you want to make, Justin. They score a touchdown, you don't have to make that choice.
There you go. Good play there by Coach Kendrick. Beautiful pass, beautiful catch. You know they've been doing that for years.
That was a nice back shoulder throw. He runs the fade. Travis underthrows it on purpose. Nolan stops and comes back to get it right at the goal line, walls him off, and steps into the end zone.
Colin Elder set to kick. Hold is down, kick is up, and good. No good.
They may have got a hand on it. It kind of looked funny coming out of there.
Well, they blocked the kick. I thought it was good. Well, I was wrong on that one. Tells you the view we have from up here. So with 8:34 remaining here in the fourth quarter, Mail 24, Bullet East 20. You're listening to live coverage of Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
Reach 95 FM is WFBR Mount Washington, the home of Bullet East Charger sports. Reach 95 WFBR.
On behalf of 95.3 WFBR, we would like to thank Robert Alexander Center for Recovery for their continuous sponsorship of Bullet East athletics in the community of Mount Washington.
Well, welcome back to live coverage of Charger football. Chargers set to kick. Number 33, Jack the Hammer Tonelli set to kick.
Tell you, these Chargers aren't going anywhere. When it looks bad, they just go down the field and make plays and get that touchdown. So we're right back in it.
And another pooch kick.
Oh, stay in bounds.
Oh, Mel gets it. Mel gets it out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Well, if we've ever needed the defense to stop here, this is a 4 and out would be beautiful for this team. We've had some tendencies. We've got some guys that need to change a few things up right now, but we've played good coverage here the last few possessions. We've made some big tackles the last few possessions. Let's go.
No explosive plays. Line up and do your job is all it requires. Nothing special.
They come out in an empty backfield set. Lucas Cobbler run right up the middle, and he's hit by Travis Egan. Travis Egan with a nice hit, gain of about 4 yards, though. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Male Bulldogs.
And again, with that empty front, we go to our 3-man nickel package. And they've had a tendency to go ahead and try to get a big quarterback run out of that, but Travis erased that in a hurry. Nice play.
Male quickly to the line. Bullitt East lines up, brings in their 4-down lineman package. 2nd and 6. 8 minutes left now here in the fourth quarter in the Kentucky 6A state championship football game. Cobbler pulls it. He's going to gain. It's going to be
right at the first down marker. Probably looks like a first down.
It depends on the spot. Yeah, he might be short. It's going to be a 3rd and 1. Nope, they're moving the chains. First down. They're giving it to him. First down. Man, we need a stop here. Yeah, they're definitely not passing the ball.
And they're not in any big hurry, but they're still changing formations, trying to get us out of alignment. It's under, play clock goes under 9 seconds.
Another quarterback run. Ray Hill's out there making a stretch. Ryan Steele runs him out of bounds, and he's actually going to lose a yard.
Well, and I tell you, the great thing about that play is we stretched them out, and going out of bounds, it stops the clock with 7 minutes and 18 seconds. So we've got plenty of time.
Yeah, great play there. Great job by Ryan Rayhill, able to stretch that play to the outside. They couldn't get the edge, forced him out of bounds. Great play there. Mill goes to their empty backfield set once again. Cobbler's looking to run the last few times they've done that. Let's see if they keep the ball in his hands. 3 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right,
looks like
empty
we're going to bring some
backfield.
pressure off the edge, off the short side here. No,
Drop out of coverage. There's Egan there again with a big hit on Cobbler. Big hit by Cobbler by Egan. It's going to gain about 4 yards, bring up a 2nd, 3rd and 6. Oh, no, they gave him more than that. It's going to be about a 3rd and 5. Big 3rd down play here. If the Chargers can hold them to a minimum gain, 4th down is what we need to get here. Big 3rd down play. Bunch formation. This is a run all day long. Outside zone. He stretches it. Cut back.
Down.
First down, Male. First down, Male.
And this is the thing. We're going to have to get a stop or a turnover. They're just trying to grind it out, and they would like a score, but they're really trying to grind that time off that clock.
Sweeney stays in the ball game.
We're under 6.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
They're going to run the same play. If not, Cobbler's pulling this ball. And there it is. Same play up the gut. Breaks a few tackles. All the way down. 9-yard gain is going to be a 2nd and 9 for the Male Bulldogs. Down into Bullitt East territory all the way to the 39-yard line.
9-yard gain.
Looks like that run and that ground game is starting to overwork that Charger defensive line. They're looking a little bit gassed now. Play comes in from the sidelines. They change it. 10 seconds on the play clock and counting. Hand off to Sweeney. Breaks a tackle. Runs over another Charger. Still on his feet. Keeps going. Grinds it all the way down to the 26-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Male.
Good, tough run. We were hitting him high, and he was just throwing people off of him. You have to take those legs out.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see what Mell's trying to do. 5:26 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Mell 24, Bullitt East 20. Right now, we just do not have an answer for this ground attack of the Mell Bulldogs.
The worst thing we can have here is maybe them get a field goal, then it's a 7-point game. But we have got to get a stop here.
Well, that ball's not going in the air. I can tell you that right now. Another handoff to Sweeney. That's 4 in a row. That was a coach. I'm kind of tired. I've just fought, and he gets maybe a gain of 4 inches.
Right.
They're going to call it 2nd and 9, but I'm calling it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and it's just so imperative for us to keep him out of the end zone here. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left, 24-20 Male.
Try to catch Bullitt East offsides. Nothing works. Change the play. Here comes a play call. 15 seconds remaining on the play clock. 4:37 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Big play here for this Charger defense. Teganey goes outside and is hit immediately, wrapped up, still twisting and turning.
Got 5, maybe 3 or 4.
Gain of 3 is going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for this Mell offense.
We've got 2 plays, and we cannot give up this 5 yards. We are at 4:07 left in the fourth quarter.
3rd and 6 for the Mell Bulldogs.
2 big plays, and these plays are, it's starting to come down to the football season here. So we've got 2 big plays to make.
It's going to Daniel Sweeney. No, it's reverse. We got one there, and we don't stop him, and they're going to get a first down. Missed a tackle.
We had the tackle for maybe a 1-yard gain, and we missed the tackle. He gets the 6-7 yards for the first down. That's a killer because we are there to make the football play, and we just missed the tackle.
Yeah. Well, with that, let's take a quick 30-second timeout while we got an injured player down here. Listen to live coverage of Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
This broadcast is brought to you by Kendrick Rayleigh with Tom Drexler Remodeling. He specializes in handicap-accessible showers and custom full bathroom remodels. Remodels and repair can completely transform your bathroom from a dingy, old-fashioned space to a fresh and relaxing oasis. In some cases, it can be completed in one day. Call Kendrick Rayleigh at 502-428-6324 for all your bathroom remodeling needs.
Welcome back to live coverage, 6A state championship, 3:35 remaining on the clock. Mell 24, Bullitt East 20. Mell is down to the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Wide receiver Max Gainey creeping off the field slowly. Looks like some leg cramps down there. Hope that young man's okay. Heck of a ball player. Bullitt East still has 2 timeouts.
Again, the worst we can give up here is a field goal.
Yeah.
And you start thinking about those 2 timeouts to give our offense time with the ball.
Well, I'm telling you, there's no way, Mell, as shaky as they've been in their pass game, do they try to throw this football. It is 100% run the rest of the way. Cobbler keeps it up the middle, dives forward for a gain of 3. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Mell Bulldogs.
Ball marked down on the 11-yard line, so
gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Like I said, it's going to be Cobbler and Sweeney the whole game. Pick your poison. They are not throw. I won't say they won't throw the ball. I will be heavily surprised if they throw the ball.
So we've got 3 plays that we need to get a stop here, and we're down to 2 minutes, 45 seconds left, 8 seconds on the play clock. They're going to run it all the way down.
Bet in the backfield, hit hard. He's going to gain just a gain of 1, bring up a 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Male Bulldogs. Great play there. Almost brought down about 4 yards deep in the backfield by Braxton Joslin. Tackled him up a little high. Was able to slip a tackle and gain, just barely get back to the line of scrimmage and gain
clock's running
yard.
down to, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I would be thinking about using that timeout, but we're holding on to them right now.
Well, I'd say hold on that timeout and see what you do this play, because if they get a first down, it's irrelevant. Here we go. Cobbler in the backfield with Sweeney. Sweeney's got the ball. Under 2 minutes now to go in the game. Huge play here for the Chargers. Hand it off. Cobbler keeps it, and he's going to be stopped short. It's going to bring up a 4th and 3. Timeout Chargers. 1:44 remain.
Well, they called the timeout with 1:45, and I saw at least 4 seconds came off that clock.
Yeah, hopefully they get together and get this clock right. That was about 3 seconds. No, they're not going to change nothing. 1:41 remaining here. 1:46. They are adding time. Good. 1:46. They are bringing the field goal unit on. Can we hope for a missed field goal? Can we pray for one? Can we close our eyes and hope for a missed field goal? Either way,
it's a 4-point game or a 7-point game. Again, these goalposts are narrower at the college level from what these kids are used to, and it's been a factor in games already this week. So, again, they can line up. It's on the hash. It's pretty close, so it's going to be a tight angle with those narrow field goalposts. So we can hope for that or hope for a block. So we've got our media guy out there, so he's still got 35 seconds on his clock for the internet broadcast.
That's almost like freezing it, isn't he?
That 30 seconds clicks off a long time while we're waiting to hear.
Maybe we can get a bad snap or something. Come on, guys. Where's that old Charger magic? We need some magic here. Again, we'll reset it. Minute 46 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Mel 24, Bullitt East 20. Bullitt East has 1 timeout remaining. Mel is lining up for the 26-yard attempt.
He's had a couple little shadow kicks. The quarterback's the holder.
It's about a 26-yard attempt from the left hash. Snap,
that wing
kick,
up top moved.
And through the uprights with 1 minute, 43 seconds remaining. Male 27, Bullitt East 20. Let's take one last 30-second time, or let's take a minute break, and we'll come right back with the final 1 minute, 43 seconds of Charger football action here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
Dick Watts Insurance is family-owned, serving the Louisville area since 2000. They represent many A-rated insurance carriers and can find you the best rates for insurance coverage on your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or small business. Licensed in Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, and Tennessee. They provide small-town service you won't get online. Call 502-245-3625 or visit DickWattsInsurance.com for a consultation or free insurance quote. Dick Watts Insurance. They treat their customers like a member of the family.
Louisville Tech is a proud sponsor of WFBR and Charger Sports. At Louisville Tech, our friendly and knowledgeable IT technicians are here when you need us most, offering 24/7, 365 support. We provide IT managed services, business phone service, data backup solutions, business networking and Wi-Fi installation, and cybersecurity protection services. If you're having IT-related issues, big or small, and you need assistance, give Louisville Tech a call, 517-9739, or email support@louisvilletech.com.
Welcome back to live coverage of Charger football. Male Bulldogs set to kick. deep kick, and out of the back of the end zone. They've done that all day long, Coach. They said, we watch enough film, we're not letting either one of those guys touch this football.
Correct. And I tell you, Justin, 27-20. Minute 43 seconds in the state championship game, and what's been probably the best and most explosive offense in the state has the ball with a chance to drive down and tie this up or win this game. So, again, you got it in the hands of this offense and these explosive playmakers. Where else would you want it?
Here we go. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gauthier resets to Egan's right. Egan gets the play call.
There's a crosser.
There he is. Davenport gets it. Get out of bounds. First down, Chargers out of bounds. 1:35 remaining.
And again, they're bailing and keeping everything in front. There wasn't anybody within 7-8 yards of Davenport when he caught the ball on the crosser there.
Moves the chains. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the 30. Their own 30. Mel that time brought 3 defenders and tried to pull a stunt with that outside linebacker. Here he comes off the edge again. Brogan goes in motion from left to right. Egan steps back in the pocket. Oh, what a catch by Cam Brogan down to the 40-yard line.
What a great catch. Went straight up, caught it in his hands, spotting it on the 41. First down. A minute 29. Chargers are lined up. Clock is running to 1:25.
That's okay. Egan rolls to his left. Davenport catches at the 30. It's going to be first down, Chargers at the 29-yard line. Quick to the chains, down in Mel territory. 1:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Do we have a little bit of that Charger magic left?
Ball spotted, ready to take the snap. Here it comes.
Quick out route. Cam turns up, gets what he can, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 14 for the Chargers. 1 minute remaining in this ball game.
Nice route. Davenport runs them off. Cam Brogan comes in for the little quick speed out. Uncovered, gets it up the sideline and out of bounds.
Male Bulldogs have just called a timeout. Let's take a quick minute break. We'll be right back with live coverage of Charger football here on Reach 95.3 WFBR.
Hi, I'm John David Trenum with a reminder that Reach 95 WFBR is a listener-supported radio ministry. WFBR is a Christ-centered ministry to encourage, inform, and serve the spiritual needs of our growing community. There are many ways you can support this ministry: by prayer, volunteering, and by your financial gift. All donations are tax-deductible. Please call 538-7361 or visit reach95.org to become an underwriting partner or volunteer.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. You're ready, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Eric Bentley, can help. Call 502-863-7230 to schedule an appointment today. 502-863-7230. Edward Jones is a member of SIPC.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action. 1 minute, 1 second remaining. Chargers come out. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gauthier in the backfield. Moves to Egan's right. Egan looks. He takes a snap. Egan drops back. Sees crossing routes. Nothing there. Cam Brogan. Wide open catch. Yes! Chargers! Touchdown Chargers!
Great.
26-27 Chargers. What do you do here, Coach? Do you go for 2 in the win, or do you take the extra point and take it to overtime?
I tell you, you got 53 seconds left. I think we go win it here. I don't know what Coach will decide, but let these players make plays. We're hot right now.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Mayo's back on
Coach,
the heels.
the decision was made. This is for 2. This is for all the marbles here, folks. All the marbles. Bullet East is lining up for 2-point conversion. Empty backfield.
Timeout Male.
Timeout Male. Timeout Male. Let's keep it right here. 53-second. Oh, this is a gutsy call here.
I think, you've got Male back on your heels. You just covered 80 yards in less than a minute. And again, what great protection. Cam's running that little crossing route that we've talked about them being open before. They jumped the crossing route, so he just kind of bent it back to the flag, and there was no safety or corner back there, and he got behind everybody. They just lost it.
Yep. So, reset the game, 53 seconds. Male 27, Bullitt East 26. Coach Keegan Kendrick looks like he's keeping his offense out on the field. Going for two. This is ball game. State championship, 6A football. This is it, guys. This is it. This is the season right here. Oh, what a dramatic finish this is setting up to be. Cannot wait.
I tell you, these two teams have had the dramatic finishes all the way through the playoffs. Would you expect anything different again? Bullitt East covers 80 yards in 50 seconds.
This is the ball game, folks. If you're not listening and you're not by a TV, oh, you're missing a good one. 27-26, Males up. Bullitt East is keeping the offense out on the field, setting up for a 2-point and potentially game-winning conversion. Here we
They're coming
go.
to the line right now.
Chargers come out, empty backfield, two to the right, two to the left.
We got that front.
Single coverage.
Guys coming off the edge.
Brogan goes in motion. It's a reverse pitch. No one's there. To Egan. 2-point conversion is good.
Goodness.
Chargers scored. 2-point conversion's good. Chargers lead. 53 seconds remaining. Chargers 28. Male 27.
That is not the call I thought I would see. They handed it off to Brogan on a speed sweep. He flips it back. Travis Egan leaks out of the backfield. They throw the throwback to the quarterback for the 2-point conversion. Bullitt East in front, 28-27, 53 seconds left. Oh, my goodness, we got to catch our breath. Oh, my gosh.
This is Male has no timeouts, 53 seconds. Oh, the defense has been a bend, don't break defense all season long. Let's go, guys. If you're at home in Mount Washington, close your eyes, say your prayers. We want to bring this trophy back home to you guys. We deserve this back in Mount Washington.
What
Here
a play.
we go.
Who makes the throw? Is that Davenport?
It was Mason Gauthier throwing the ball to Travis Egan. Brogan to Gauthier to Egan. Oh, that was Davenport. Left-handed Davenport with a 2-point conversion to Travis Egan.
That's cool because he's coming back on that reverse off the sweep. Davenport's left-handed, rolling left. Nice little toss and catch.
Here we go. 53 seconds, fourth quarter. Bullitt East 28, Male 27. No timeouts left for Male. Here we go. Bullitt East setting up for the pooch kick. Deep pooch kick to the sideline. He covers it at the 25, runs out at the 28. First and 10 for Male at your own 28-yard line.
And again, with 51 seconds, we can't give up the big play. They do have a pretty darn good field goal kicker.
They do. He was knocking them down from about 45 to 48 in pregame. Great kicker.
So, again, I
think they know they want to get the ball. If they can get to the 30 or 35, that's going to give him a chance.
35 yards puts him in range for that. So, we've got to make plays here.
Male comes out in 5 wide.
Bullitt East doesn't go to their 3-man front, so it takes that quarterback run away.
Off to the sidelines and out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Clock stops, 46 seconds. That's
First
a
down.
12-yard gain there for Male.
Well executed play. And again, Bullitt East left their 4-man front in because the quarterback's been running a lot against that 3-man front. Empty set again.
Rolls, quick out route. It's batted down by Bullitt East. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10, 42 seconds remaining here in the fourth
Let's see
quarter.
If we can see who batted that down. Big football play.
Looked like that was big number 54, Redmond. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
42 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Male on their own 42-yard line.
Bullitt East brings just a 3-man rush.
Empty set.
Drop back. Here comes the pass coverage. It gets him on the sideline wide open. No one there, and another 10 yards out at the Bullitt East 49-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the male Bulldogs.
36 seconds left.
You know, they're taking those out routes, and Bullitt East is giving them that cushion. With their kicker, gosh, we can't give that cushion.
We've got to tackle them. You know, even if we give a little cushion, we've got to tackle them inbounds. We can't let them keep stopping the clock.
Do anything for a penalty here. Quick pass, easy pitch and catch, out of bounds at the 48.
42 of Bullitt East.
Yeah, 42, 43-yard line of Bullitt East. They're almost in field goal range. 32 seconds remaining on the clock. And they're giving him another 8-yard cushion. They're going to throw another simple out route, and he's going to go right back to him. Oh, and a false start.
Good.
False start's going to back him up.
That's what we needed. I'd like to see him do that 2 more times. Probably not going to get my wish, but. So that's going to make it 1st and 15, 32 seconds left. Need to really, you know, they complete a pass fine. We need to really get a tackle inbound.
Yeah, but what's happening is they keep throwing these out routes and going out of bounds, and we're giving them 8-yard cushions, Coach. That can't happen. I understand we don't want to break, but if we let them move it down to the 30, they're in field goal range. That's not good for us. So 32 seconds, 1st and 15. Jumps back. Here we go, another deep corner route. He's scrambling out of the pocket. He pitches it forward, out of bounds, only a gain of 1. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13 for the male Bulldogs.
So, again, we flushed him out of the pocket. He kind of improvised and almost just like a forward option pitch. And that allowed him to get out of bounds and stop that clock. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Mel comes out, 3 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left, still empty backfield.
Ball on the 45.
Out route and out of bounds. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 13, 21 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Bullitt East 28, Male 27.
Excellent job there. They tried to run a little fade with the slot. Our linebacker stayed between him and the football, caused him to float it and overthrow it.
Two plays remaining here in the Chargers season.
21
What is
seconds.
it going to be?
So we're still in that empty set. And again, you know, they've been throwing the out routes. They may try one of those little screen plays and try to get a spike. He's sitting back there all day to throw. We're getting a little bit of pressure. Oh, he might escape.
Travis is chasing him down. He's down! What a play by Travis Egan! What a play by Travis Egan! Hit the furrow line.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 on the clock. Chargers win! Chargers win!
Oh my gosh! We've done it! The Chargers have won the state championship! Oh my God! Oh my gosh! We've done it!
Oh man!
Oh, Mount Washington! I hope you're ready to celebrate. Your Bullitt East Chargers 28, Mel 27, 6A state championship.
Justin,
what a game!
Justin, I told you, a minute 43 with the playmakers we have on offense. Haven't really done much the whole second half. And those kids in 50 seconds score, execute a beautiful 2-point conversion, get a big stop there at the end. Justin, I'm not going to sleep for a couple days.
Yeah, guys, I'm not either. Listen, we would normally stay on for a pregame or postgame show, but guys, we want to get down to the field. We want to celebrate with this team. From Kroger Field, for Daryl Vincent, I'm Justin Warnicki. Final score, Bullitt East 28, Male 27. I hope to see 6,000 people at Bullitt East High School when we get back there. We're going to ring the bell, pack the house, state championship, baby. Let's go.
Pack the parking lot. Everybody come out. It's going to be a blast.
Well, for all of our sponsors, John Michael, thank you for all your help. Daryl, thank you for coming on this season. I appreciate you. Again, final score, Bullitt East 28, Male 27, state championship coming back to Mount Washington, Kentucky. Work hard, play hard. Go Chargers. We're signing off.
Reach 95 FM is WFBR, Mount Washington, Bullitt County's family-friendly station. Reach 95 WFBR.
How do you define strength? Is it physical? Or is it mental? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's whatever empowers a person to dig deeper, fight harder, and overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Discover how much stronger and more confident your children can be. Encourage them to participate in a sport when they go to high school.
This message presented by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky High School Athletic Directors Association.
Louisville Tech is a proud sponsor of WFBR and Charger Sports. At Louisville Tech, our friendly and knowledgeable IT technicians are here when you need us most, offering 24/7, 365 support. We provide IT managed services, business phone service, data backup solutions, business networking and Wi-Fi installation, and cybersecurity protection services. If you're having IT-related issues, big or small, and you need assistance, give Louisville Tech a call, 517-9739, or email support@louisvilletech.com.
On behalf of 95.3 WFBR, we would like to thank Robert Alexander Center for Recovery for their continuous sponsorship of Bullitt East athletics in the community of Mount Washington.
This broadcast is brought to you by Kendrick Rayleigh with Tom Drexler Remodeling. He specializes in handicap-accessible showers and custom full bathroom remodels. Remodels and repair can completely transform your bathroom from a dingy, old-fashioned space to a fresh and relaxing oasis. In some cases, it can be completed in one day. Call Kendrick Rayleigh at 502-428-6324 for all your bathroom remodeling needs.
At Mooney Eye Care Center, we enjoy being part of the community and caring for the vision of our patients. Our doctors and staff also love cheering on your teams and being a part of your story. At Mooney Eye Care Center, we provide vision development training for students with reading challenges, vision rehabilitation, and vision enhancement training for athletes trying to get every edge over their competition. We look forward to being a part of your eye care story. Give us a call, 538-4362, or visit MooneyEyeCare.com.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. You're ready, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Eric Bentley, can help. Call 502-863-7230 to schedule an appointment today. 502-863-7230. Edward Jones is a member of SIPC.